gone flipping around. Gone flipping around. I'm taking my time, I kick a car. I tell you something. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. How are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
Going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this week? You were like,
Black Suit.
yeah. What? So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel Comics.
Big new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long-running Flash Rebirth series. James Herring does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Yu does 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that real sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really
You have options.
Number 1.
both covers.
Well, it's gonna have a
1 in
lower.
25 and
It's
same
gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Now that's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
With
look.
the ears.
That's a look. All right.
Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got
Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Boy.
Give him out the mind breaker!
Berserker. Boom Studios.
Mr. Eyebrow, I smell your eyebrow. Mr. Eyebrow, wandering down the avenue. Swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Eyebrow, I smell you.
But I raise my head from sorrow, and I look right to tomorrow. I look it in his one good eye, and I say, I'm Kid Country. Yeah.
We're live? Yeah. How live are we, Dan?
Completely and totally alive.
Completely and utterly alive. Hello, happy Thursday. Good evening. If you live in North Carolina, happy rainy evening. If not, pray for us and just please forgive us when the flash flood warnings go off. You can't turn the volume down on that. I am Victor Lewis. This is the Ultimate Comics Live Show. It's wonderful to be back. I was off last week. I've missed our one-sided conversations, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm sure Dan will read me chats when people are dunking on get another shark shirt for this evening.
Oh yeah, I'll bring the people to you
as
much as possible.
Thank you, Dan. Dan on the ones and twos, obviously. Let's do some housekeeping before we get started putting up comic books and all the stuff that you came here to actually purchase, buy, and be excited about that isn't me. First things first, the claim form, you'll find it in the pinned comment and the description of this particular video, this here live show. That form takes you to the place you need to go to put in your name, your vitals, your address, your social security number, your mother's maiden name, the street you grew up on. And once we have all that information, and actually only two of those things, we will ship you the books that you purchase on this evening's program. But Victor, how do I purchase books? I would love to tell you. When I put a book up, I'll put it on one of these beautiful lots here. You will type in that little chat box something about the book you want and the lot that it's on. Once you do that, whoever comes in first claims their book, and then we'll get it on its way out to you. But when we get it on its way to you, how does that happen? Well, we'll invoice you for the entire week's show, Tuesday, Thursday, and anything in between. And that invoice goes out on Sundays.
You got it.
Crushing it. Absolutely murdering the game. The invoices go out on Sundays. Our shipping is, as always, a flat rate, $8. Greatest deal in comics. Honestly, I don't know how we still keep doing that. That's not even salesmanship. That's just true. Like, that is $8.
It's not profitable.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's really not. We'd be shipping boxes out of here, and some of those boxes get pretty pricey. So if things are a little bit out of your price range for this particular evening, we do have our own custom, bespoke, tailored layaway plan that you can make use of. No interest on it whatsoever. You just do 10% down and 15% payments for 6 months. And I got the numbers right and didn't even have to ask Dan, so please clap. Last thing we have to talk about that I normally forget, but I'm not going to forget because I'm hot off of vacation, rested, ready, is tonight's share prize. We got the thing you want. We got that Donny Cates Venom, but not just any Donny Cates Venom, a beautiful Ultimate Comics retro exclusive cover. This share prize can be yours for the low, low price of free $99. All you have to do is share this link. Share it on your wall, share it to your friends, share it publicly. Every public share is an entry to win that prize. I think that's just about it. Did I miss anything?
No, I think that covers it.
Dope. All right. Let's start talking about what we're putting up this evening. I mean, the share prize is Venom, so I feel like it makes sense to do more Venom, specifically the 20th issue of the Donny Cates Venom, an Absolute Carnage tie-in right here. Just $4 on this, starting out cheap. $4 near mint minus condition. Keeping with the Spider-Man theme of things, a lovely cover on Peter Parker Spider-Man issue 29, a Andrews cover, if I'm not mistaken. Also affordable, just $6. Also in near mint minus condition.
George picking up that Venom on A.
Can't keep the board occupied. All right. Get cooking. Much as I want to twiddle this pen, I feel like I need both my hands. Now that I'm done talking.
Struggle.
Yeah. More Donny Cates. Donny Cates Hulk. Specifically, Donny Cates Hulk, issue number 1 with a baller-ass cover. I would hang that as a poster in my college dorm room.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Totally. $10 near mint minus
Cool.
condition. Yeah, dude, it's so cool. The tagline's a little cheesy. What if the Hulk exists to protect us from Bruce Banner? I don't know.
Do you know the name of that story arc?
No.
Smastronauts.
Smastronauts?
Yeah.
So kick ass. You got this War of the Realms number 1, but not just any War of the Realms number 1, the Del Otto 1 in 10 incentive variant. If you know anything about me, go ahead and learn today that I love Del Otto artwork.
Matthew Sawyer's picking up that Hulk on C.
Bring it on over to you.
Thank you, sir.
Pull my pants in the interim. Should have worn a belt. Didn't wear a belt. Not going to church.
Live and learn.
Got this Thor issue 5. Honestly, this 1 in 10 from James Aaron rocks. It's got space sharks, Asgardian sharks. You know I'm down. If you don't buy it, I will. $10 near mint minus condition.
I'm here from Space Sharks.
Yeah, I'm always here for space sharks, though. There's enough space whales. We need space predators.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Wonder Woman 72, a variant, that minimal DC trade dress they've been doing for a little while. Honestly, a little bit of striking artwork here.
That's gorgeous.
Very fine near mint. $6. A is unoccupied, so we'll put it on up there.
Yeah, all the Frizz and Wonder Woman variants are so freaking good.
We're going to do our first little mini set of the evening, Sledgehammer 44, from our good friend Mike. Just 2 issues, but it's a full set. So it counts. It counts as a set.
Yeah.
And now it's up here.
Gustav's taking Wonder Woman on A.
All right.
You can't stop Stepman from selling sets.
You certainly cannot. It's what I was born to do. Pick up a couple things from the boxes so I don't exhaust my emergency supplies over here too quickly. The final issue of Dynamite's 2014, The Shadow, which I was subscribed to, and I can confirm that it beats ass. Near mint condition, $32 on this guy. Honestly, I just want to hold it up. Everybody loves that style of artwork.
Oh yeah. That classic sort of trade dress and everything. Any Star Wars tonight?
I haven't seen a whole lot of Star Wars outside of like the Jabba the Hutt thing and some other stuff. Star Wars will not be a prominent presence, but there may be some eventually as I dig through the boxes. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got Amazing Heroes issue 41, a special Superman issue in which he's either planting a flag or stealing it from the moon. Probably planting it. Near mint condition, just $6.
We'll do Thor on C for 6. You have it at 10 for Rodney.
You're gonna have to do better for Space Sharks, homie. I'll do it for $1 off. $9.
All right.
Put down Submarine Attack. Damn, this is dope. I'm a huge fan of this. Submarine Attack, it looks like possibly issue 54, or maybe 54 is the year it came out. Who knows? Either way, that's dope.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. It's in very fine condition, according to my information, and it's $16.
Rodney says 9 works for that Thor on C.
Hey, everything you buy means that it saves me money. Thank you.
It keeps us employed.
Truly.
Joe is saying he finally convinced his wife to watch Mando, and now she's hooked.
Yeah, yo, that like kung fu style Star Wars is really fun.
Oh yeah, it's
I love traveling to separate places and solving problems. This is one of my favorite genres of television. Let's put up something near and dear to my heart. Other fun Victor facts. I love Steven Universe. It's one of my favorite things
It's so good.
in the world. This particular Steven Universe comic is $40 in near mint condition because it's a 1 in 25 variant of the first issue. And honestly, it's a really cool Steven Universe cover. I mean, if you fuck with Steven Universe, yeah,
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
it's really nice.
Kyle says that his local theater is playing Minions over Thor this weekend. He's super bummed.
Have you guys seen the Gentle Minions stuff? I assume at least 40% of you have. If not, during the break in like an hour or so, just Google Gentle Minions. Don't step away just yet. But it's wonderful. Put down the Detective Comics Annual from 1997 featuring a Chuck Dixon pulp story.
I was going to say, having worked at a theater and knowing how much of a stranglehold that Disney has on the theater's like entire like institute, that seems somewhat unlikely.
I mean, cash money. Parents are bringing kids in. That's
true.
That's ticket sales. But I guess Thor is selling tickets as well. Yeah, that's a decision by that theater manager.
Yeah, I almost feel like that's more of a corporate, like that chain's corporate versus because Disney. There's so many behind the scenes like rules. Smiley Bob says, "Victor."
Yeah. Yo, air horn. Put down Gwenum versus Carnage #1, a variant edition from Ryan Brown.
I appreciate those like vocal emojis. We cannot trade comics. If you're looking to sell, you can always send an email to ultimatecomicsonline@gmail.com. Any Spawn or 90s Image?
Probably at some point.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Oh, speaking of Minions too, did you see that there's a TikTok challenge going around with kids like showing up to the Minions movie with fireworks?
With fireworks?
Yeah, like I've been seeing pictures on social media of like burnt chairs and
Holy shit.
Yeah, like I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
The Minions thing I was talking about is people showing up in suits. Like folks have probably seen that because more than one theater has started turning away people in suits, which as much as I personally love the idea of a reverse dress code, you're dressed too nicely for this. It's not appropriate. Go away.
We used to get like prom kids in all the time.
But yeah, no, it's like a whole thing where like groups of suit-wearing, well-dressed teenage boys are showing up and getting like Rocky Horror rowdy during Minions, like hooting and hollering at every single joke, just going buck wild, and it's kind of wonderful. I'm not gonna rain on anybody's parade when it comes to having a good time at the movies. So hey guys, Gentle Minions, 100%. Something needs to come off the board if we haven't had any action.
Would you C for 20? I would at 40 for CJ.
I'll do it for a clean 32. I feel like we can ditch the Amazing Heroes. Put something else down on F. As like a general question to the chat, is there anybody here right now who's like super into Ultimate Comics as an entity? Because yeah, Dan's already laughing. I have a thing that I can't put up until someone is just rah Ultimate Comics, and then we can really get into something. In the meantime, I'm going to put up the complete 2017 Nova series, issues 1 through 7, a lovely set from Loveness and other creatives. 7 issues worth of Nova, complete series, $28, all in near main condition, hanging out down here on F because I know how the alphabet works.
It's such a super fun series too. Eddie Page is picking up the Gwenum versus Carnage on I.
Cool. Free enough spaces for me.
Yeah.
I come over here to take something else off, so I'm probably going to do that. Probably Sledgehammer Shadow can stay for now. It is the final issue, and final issues tend to be a collector's item, more so than number ones, so it can stay. I'll put down this Millhouse #1 from Bongo Comics. Bart Simpson's pal, Millhouse, who is definitely not a meme. It does include the sticker, as advertised on the cover. A freaky, sticky surprise inside, which sounds real gross, but it's just a sticker.
I don't like the sound of
Yeah,
that.
and the sticker is still in there. This is also in near mint condition. You're a Simpsons person, you can have this for just $12. And what am I going to put up next?
We might have Spawn during the show. We'll keep an eye out.
I'll put down this cool thing. Honestly, a steal. This Justice League 1, this Scott Snyder Justice League 1 with this Jim Lee cover. This is a set of both the color and the black and white covers. And the price on this is so reasonable. Just $8. That is literally cover price for each of them. No markup whatsoever. Let's go.
Smiley says, I am so in love with multiple comics, and then in quotes, as an entity. What is on B?
What is on B? B is the 29th issue of Peter Parker Spider-Man, and it's an Andrews cover, a relatively famous Peter and MJ Kiss cover. I've seen it on more than one art website.
Joe Ridley coming in first for that Justice League on E.
Nice. Taking it on home. Well, then with Smiley Bob saying that he loves comics, Ultimate Comics as an entity, I feel like that's enough. I hope someone is going to be juiced up about this. If you're tuned in the first section of the live show, I feel like you're juiced enough about Ultimate Comics. A rare, one-of-a-kind Ultimate Comics warehouse find. We have the first sketched appearance of our beloved mascot, Ultimate, by none other than our own Sienna Fallon. Look at that. Gorgeous. This was the pre-artwork for Ultimate. This was pitched to a real artist of, I want something that looks like this. This is like that leprechaun sketch from that one meme. Yo, you know the one I'm talking about. It's 100%. Everybody's seen leprechaun say, yeah, Ultimate. The first appearance of Ultimate. The first rough sketch of Ultimate. I'm going to start the bidding at a clean $20, and we can go from there. Literally the only thing that exists, an ancient Post-it note. A Post-it note so old the snot is barely sticky anymore. It's absolutely wonderful. I love the warehouse.
What is on G? And then would you do I for 6?
Half price for I. I'll do it for 8. Bump me up a little bit. G is Submarine Attack. Potentially issue 54. I'd have to open it to check, and frankly, I'm scared to open it.
It does not come with a COA.
But it does come with a sticker. I assume we're talking about Simpsons. Or are you talking about the Ultimate?
Ultimate. Chris St. George's 8 works for Millhouse.
We can make you a COA, dog. That's
That
not
is
even
true.
a problem. Like, this is one of the few cases where that's not even a joke or a bit. That would be the most legitimate certificate of authenticity. You know, we can get it signed by the original artist, Sienna. We can get you a bonus sketch. We can make all sorts of stuff happen here. We're making deals. We're making deals in the live show, baby. Let's talk about it.
Would you do G for 12? You have it at 16 for Kevin?
Sure. I'm very inclined to take a deal if someone's taking a risk of, it might be issue 54. Yeah, sure. I would love to get that to you. Put down this Archie Comics Josie and the Pussycats #1, a variant cover of it, no less, for just $4. I'm always shocked at the amount of people that are like hella into Archie, but it's kind of nice, you know. Like it's such a positive little thing to be into.
Yeah, and it's stuck around.
It really has.
It evolved too.
It's-
You think about how like Riverdale is a thing now and whatnot. as
Yeah,
well.
Ren watches Riverdale, and I'm shocked at how dark Riverdale gets. It's a little scary. You got this Silver Age Justice League of America Volume 1. This is an out-of-print and hard-to-find trade paperback collecting the first volume of the Justice League of America Silver Age. 300 pages of the Super Team's inaugural exploits from the Brave and the Bold 28 to 30, Justice League of America 1 to 8, and Mystery in Space 75. also including Classic Tales, Doom of the Star Diamond, The Slave Ship of Space, and Starro the Conqueror. So hell yeah, look at this. It's super cool. Yeah, $40 on this guy. It is pre-owned, but honestly, if somebody read this book like I would read it, because there is literally no cracking in the spine and no real visible damage that I can see, just minor shelf wear. I'll put it on G. And I'll find something to replace on the rest of the board. Shadow, you can probably go. Spider-Man, someone's going to want you eventually. You'll find a home. Nova, you're a whole set. You got to stay.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one said anything about that Nova set yet.
Steven, I love you, but you can probably go. We'll see you on last looks. The Del Auto or the Realms can go as well. Just free up a bunch of space in the top row.
Yeah. We do Josie for 3, Open at 4 for Eddie Page.
Sure. I'm down for that. Clear me a little bit more space to the books down. If Millhouse got purchased, I'm down to put down one of our preview books, the incredibly rare 1998 Simpsons 3D coloring book published in Australia and New Zealand. You can tell because of how coloring is spelled.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this has got 3D glasses, 3D poster, all sorts of stuff. This is obviously not easy to find. Coloring books don't often survive the ages. This is going to clock in at $100 near mint minus, which is a fair price.
That
holographic
cover.
You're going to pop that little bit of Simpsons memorabilia down. And since we put up one preview book that's super niche, why don't we do something that has a little bit wider appeal? Let's pop off early. I'm back. I'm feeling froggy. I got Miss Marvel #1, CGC rated 9.8, clocking in at $250. One of our other preview books. Let's get wild. I don't even know what time it is.
7:20.
No, it's slab o'clock, Dan. You're wrong.
Shoot, sorry.
No, it's not actually slab o'clock. It's just this one slab.
So that was like 8 something.
Yeah. Don't get too excited. There are other slabs, though. Just don't feel like putting them up right now.
Any of you guys been watching the Miss Marvel show? Just, one episode left now?
There's just one episode left?
Yeah, just 6 episodes. Hakeem is putting on layaway for that Miss Marvel.
For the Miss Marvel? All right, congratulations.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We just caught up last night. Well, I guess last night was the new episode anyway. But
I've heard that the Gauntlet is being treated well, and that gives me a little bit of hope. As crucial as the weird, stretchy powers are, I'm okay with it if they're doing it well.
It's an acceptable substitute, I feel like, and they're doing a lot more with like the Muslim heritage and like her
Nice.
past. So like, I feel like the trade-off is
That's perfectly fine.
Hakeem said he always wanted that cover. Now he gets to have it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's it.
I've got IDW's The Rocketeer at War. I'm a big sucker for The Rocketeer. Man, there's a lot of stuff in the boxes tonight that I have like a personal interest in. Put this down for $12 in near mint minus condition. Niche interest, but interest nonetheless. Nevertheless, I'm sure it's one of those words.
Something like that.
Yeah, something along those
English
lines.
is a weird language.
Let's see what else is in the box.
Any Golden Age books tonight?
Not many. This is what I'm gonna say to that. It's weird that I was over here and I knew what I was looking for, and you said Golden Age, and I'm gonna do the exact opposite of that because I ran across this and I was like, well, I definitely want to sell this. We have the full set of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac for all my Vasquez fans out there.
We just sold the trade last week.
Yeah. Yo, issues 1 through 7. It is mixed printings. The first issue was the 24th printing, which, Lord have mercy. I did not even know there were 24 printings of this. But,
Kevin says complete opposite.
yeah, complete and utter opposite of the golden age of comics. Let's get gross and murderous with the guy that would go on to make the weirdest Nickelodeon cartoon of all time.
Dude, I love Invader Zim so much.
Yo, people of a certain age
Yeah.
can't get enough of it, dog. And just to keep spicing things up, we're gonna put down this Deadpool 287. The reason I'm making that noise is because it's a lenticular cover. Air horn, air horn, air horn. There's even a wonderful sticker note that says, "Ooh, lenticular," which I really appreciate. Near mint minus condition, $15 in this bad boy. Pop them down on D for Deadpool, which is the comic that it actually is. It's the first appearance of the Punisher cover on the other lenticular. That wasn't clear. You probably can't see it.
Nope. Yeah, you really can't tell what it is.
The lenticular cover is the first Punisher appearance. That's what makes it cool. It looks cool to me. I'm sorry you can't see it.
George is saying it's weird they keep doing just 6 episodes. Some of the shows like Moon Knight needed at least 10 total. And Smiley said he hasn't gotten through Moon Knight yet. It's pretty dark, but he likes the humor in Miss Marvel and Hawkeye.
I ended up enjoying Moon Knight more than I thought I would, to be honest.
Yeah, no, me too. But man, I think Miss Marvel is probably one of my favorites of the shows they've done so far. Probably like maybe second favorite. It's been really good. Yeah. What is on H?
Let's find out together. H is the 1997 Batman Detective Comics Annual. It is a pulp-style story written by none other than Chuck Dixon, which the pulp style of it is clued in by the artwork.
Oh, yeah. I also really enjoyed how much Lemire stuff they pulled for the Moon Knight show. I appreciate that.
All right, it's time to clean a little bit of house. Spider-Man can go. I guess Nova goes.
I guess so.
Which feels kind of weird.
You guys are sleeping on that Nova set. I mean, if you like Miss Marvel, you'd probably be into that Nova set.
Look, we're going to keep talking about the Ultimate. I promise. It's not going anywhere. In fact, no, that's dumb. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with grease.
Where they can just barely see it.
Look, I'm going to work that out eventually. Don't stress. Don't stress like I'm currently stressing.
Now we're getting some Miss Marvel love. Miss Marvel is cool, and it's fun to see another culture up close and having fun. It's been great. Very well done.
I'm going to plop down Superman issue 226. I'm pretty sure that that's not exactly what Red Kryptonite does in the modern chronology. But it looks like in issue 226, it just made him think he was King Kong, I guess. What does Red Kryptonite do in the modern chronology?
I have to double check.
It's $12. I did find a little bit of Star Wars when I was digging around for a second. I got old-timey Star Wars issue 88, the first appearance of Lumia, the Dark Lady of the Sith. $12 on this guy as well. And rounding out the stuff that I picked out from the box just now, the full 8-issue Marvel Epic Comics Elektra Assassin set. With that iconic first cover there.
Oh, yo.
Jeremy left without saying goodbye to any of us.
That hurts my heart.
It genuinely hurt my feelings. I hope he watches this back later like a coach doing play-by-plays for his team and hears me say, that hurt, man.
That hurt, man. Like, man, the show really tanked after 7:27.
Man, all of a sudden, like all the energy was just lost completely. I'll take down this trade. It feels weird to do, but I will do it. And I guess the Simpsons 3D coloring book can probably go somewhere as well.
I guess so. Smiley's saying that exposure to artificial red kryptonite made Superman's skin become transparent and caused him to feel intense pain, as well as an overload his natural solar absorption to the point his super senses were overwhelmed. Would you do H for 3? You have it at 6.
Would I do H for 3? Yeah, sure. It's been up here for a while. Let's do it.
Smiley just said Victor keeps trying to knock down H. All right, now I have a bunch of offers coming in. So
Oh shit! Okay,
they just
what's
kind of
popping?
they have a bit of a hive mind, I think.
Yo, it's not box necros, is it? It's stuff that's on the board.
I will tell you in a second, but I'm pretty sure it's all on the board. All right,
Okay.
let's see. Would you do F for 6? You have it at 12. And I haven't read all of them. I'm doing these in order that they appear for
Okay.
just so people know. So I have one for F, which is that for 6, and then I have a joint offer for D and F,
Mhm.
and then I have an offer for D. So
Okay.
I guess we'll just break this down.
Yeah, what's the DNF
I
on?
didn't realize there was quite as much overlap until I said that.
Yeah.
All right, so 6 for F by itself,
Okay.
10 for D by itself,
Okay.
or D and F together for 20.
So the DNF together for 20 is technically the most money.
Technically, correct.
Okay. Well, then I think that's the one I'm legally obligated by my bound in blood contract with Alan Gill to take.
All right, so D and F are going to Chris.
Oh man, that freed up so much space. Hell yeah, let's go. All right. I've got this kick-ass Unknown Comics cover exclusive by Perio, Silver Surfer awesomeness. $50 for this sweet Silver Surfer Unknown Comics variant. Gonna plop down another set, Batman Gates of Gotham. All 5 issues of Gates of Gotham, Gotham's secret history, etc., etc. All these dramatic ass covers too. Stained glass windows galore. It's pretty cool. Like it
That is awesome. Yeah.
It kind of kicks ass, honestly. More Scott Snyder joints, so you know exactly the type of Gotham we're talking about. Rich people have a bunch of weird owls. Put down something a little bit more niche. Valiant Comics Magnus Robot Fighter, issue 25. Just a sweet silvery foily cover from Valiant in that particular era. Very fine near mint, just $4.
All right. Would you do E for 20? You have it at 35.
I would do it for 27.
All right. Box Necro. Would you do that 20? That 20. Would you do that Nova set for 20? You had it at 28.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Always selling sets, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah. It's so good. I'm glad that that one's sold.
I wanted to go to a good home.
So that's going to Eddie Page. What is on D?
D is a lenticular cover. No, wait, that is not it. The lenticular cover is gone. It was a lenticular cover. It is no longer. This is an Unknown Comics cover exclusive by Lucio Perillo. It's a Silver Surfer piece of artwork from Unknown Comics. I'm not sure what series it is. And it's taped up. Most things in the warehouse are not taped up for this reason. I don't want to open that up live.
Right.
I have other things to do, such as put up Adventure Time Comics issue number 1 from Kaboom. Very fine near mint condition, just $8. Just trying to fill my board back out, and also just drop things directly on the floor.
Rodney Medley says that 27 works for Elektra on E.
Great, I was coming over here anyway.
And then Emilio's gonna pick up I.
I was honestly expecting a bunch of people like, "What's on I?" Because it just looks like a silver block.
Would you do B for 6? You have it at 12.
Half price. I'll do it for 8. I forget who it was that I was like broing down with about Union Jack, but I hope they're here now because I have that London Under Attack miniseries, the 4-issue Union Jack, just basically for 4 issues doing the Master Planner Spider-Man saga where he just gets progressively more injured and tired and keeps trying to save London. This shit rules. It's $12. I'm a big Union Jack fan. He's got 2 series, and that's one of them. The other one's much more direct. He's just fighting vampires. But that one's fun. It's a bunch of C-list British superheroes because everybody else is off-planet or some dumb shit.
All right, Rodney, was your claim on I for the Magnus robot fighter that was there previously, or is it for the Union Jack? Just let me know. Otherwise, it has been claimed, so if you want to go ahead and... Or either way, it has been claimed, so if it's not for him...
I has? Union Jack is gone?
Union Jack.
Yo, I want to know who picked it up.
So Rodney, just let me know if that was for Union Jack, or if it was... Oh, it is? Sweet. All right, so Rodney's picking up Union Jack.
Yeah, my Union Jack heads. Let's go, baby. Marvel's most underappreciated superhero. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you crave COAs from Dynamic Forces with a certificate of authenticity. Dynamic Forces Incorporated has issued this certificate to authenticate this copy of Superman number 210 as one of a specially limited series of 999 copies signed by Jim Lee. This is number 109 in that series. The Azzarello, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, Superman, and signed with a certificate to boot. Bada bing, bada boom. Still sealed up with the Dynamic Forces sticker. $60. Down here on I, the people's eye at this point. E is unoccupied, so let's put down another Delato cover. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 11 with baller-ass Gabriel Delato art. Just $10, a steal. An absolute steal.
All right. Kyle Malter is taking that Superman on I. Rodney, the Magnus robot fighter was already claimed by another viewer.
Oh, nice. The rain stopped.
Yeah.
We're not going to get flooded after all.
John Thurber says, let Victor know that tomorrow is the day that I'm going to get the Marvel bag he sold me autographed by Jim Shooter at the Capital City Comic Con in Lansing, Michigan. After Shooter signs it, I'm donating it to Michigan State University's comic book collection.
Oh, hell yeah. That's that Ramita bag, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I'm glad that that's going to go Indiana Jones into a museum. I'm going to put up this Monsters Unleashed Monster Mash trade paperback from Marvel Comics. An absolute steal in $5. It is pre-owned, but it shows virtually no signs of wear. Someone bought this to read Monsters Unleashed in the easiest fashion possible and then gave it right back. That is more than $10 off cover price. Simply by virtue of someone having touched that before you did. And what's going down next? I've got the Delato, so let's do another artist that people like. I've got the Secret Wars A-Force, a Scotty Young variant cover here on the number one. Near mint condition. Just $16 for a piece of Scotty Young A-Force artwork. Something's coming off the board, though. What is it? It's probably Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably Johnny.
All right. So I have an offer on D and then a combo offer of D and B.
Okay, let's do some math.
So the offer for just D came in first for $35.
Okay.
Or would you do D and B together for $40?
I think I want to just do D. Yeah, I'm going to just do D for $35.
All right, let's go into Rodney Medley.
Because that's not the first time somebody's brought up interest in the Superman.
Yeah. So Jimmy, let us know if you have a different offer then for B. Would you do A for 12? You have it at 16.
Yeah, sure.
So that's going to Chris. Kyle, we don't send books to the to CGC. However, if you want to, I'll get you the link in a minute here. But if you want to message the comic book presser, you can send it through his account. We would give it to him, and then he would send it. But then once you contact him, fill out his sheet, all contact about that book will be through them.
I'm going to bring this back up. I heard that it went up last Thursday when I wasn't here, but I'm going to put it up myself because it kicks so much ass. This DC Comics Bronze Age Omnibus this full Jack Kirby omnibus. First of all, look at how thick this shit is. Goodness gracious. It is an absolute brick. And it has a cover price of $150 United States currency, 195 Canadian. We're selling it for $75. And the reason that markup is so heavy is because at some point during shipping, it got hit on its side, and these pages are dinged up right here. Now, otherwise, no damage, brand new in the shrink wrap. One little ding on these pages has successfully knocked off almost $100 from this brick of a book. All this sweet Jack Kirby Bronze Age action. The Losers is in here, Spirit World is in here, Sandman, Olmec, Cobra, fucking Jesus, man. So much cool Jack Kirby stuff. It's $75. It's an absolute steal. That's what A is now, and this is going to collapse, and it will be my fault.
Yeah, save the rest of the books in the area by picking that up.
Yeah.
Smiley beat me to it, but he threw in the link to the comic book presser. So yeah, fill out his form, and then make sure you message us to let us know that you want us to send that book over. Otherwise, we send it to you, and it's kind of just unfortunate. Any Harley tonight?
Yeah, I'll have some Harley if somebody buys the Jack Kirby thing.
Kevin said that I read that Betrothed set that he bought from us a few weeks ago. We wanted to know how it was. He said it was actually pretty good. Very interesting read.
Nice. Good. I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, I put the Ultimate in between the fingers like he's slinging Gambit cards. Which is pretty cool.
All they can see is the sticky note with the $20, but I'm sure they appreciate it.
This is more for me.
I respect that.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I was going to do something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, Harley. I wanted to put up some Harley. I wasn't actually going to make you buy the Bronze Age Kirby Omnibus, even though you should. I'm going to put down the Batman Adventures, the animated series comic book, the Batman Adventures annual, the first annual, the inaugural. It's the first appearance of Roxy Rocket, but more importantly, it's the third comic book appearance of Harley Quinn. So $36, affordable early Harley Quinn entries. And just keeping on the Batman train, the second cover appearance of Jason Todd, but more importantly, the second appearance of Harvey Bullock, literally a decade after his first appearance. Here in Batman issue 361. That's how numbers work.
Numbers are hard, though.
And replacing the Rocketeer, man, who could replace the Rocketeer? None other than Pope John Paul II in Marvel Comics. The only superhero the world needs. His entire life story from his childhood in Poland to the assassination attempt. Marvel Comics brings you the epic tale of Pope John Paul II for just $12 in very fine condition.
All right, we're getting a lot of love for the presser.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
Cool.
Would you do H for 15? You have it at 20. It's that Batman.
Yeah, I just put that up. Sure, let's do it.
All right, let's go into George.
Fair warning, when this board clears out a little bit, it's about to be Thor's Day.
What condition is D?
D is near mint condition. All right. Let me bring these stacks of books over. About to get crazy up in here, dog. Okay. We got to clear some stuff out.
Would you do D for 26? You have any number? 36.
I will do it for $30. I'm going to move the Jack Kirby down here to I simply because I need the space. We're going to take off Superman. I'm going to take off the Delato. We're going to take off the Adventure Time comics. We're going to move Batman right here.
Ready says 30. 30 is a deal for D.
Cool. And just out of respect for the Pope, we'll leave the Pope up for a while yet. Shout out John Paul II. All right, Thor's Day. It's Thor's Day time. As you may or may not know, there's a movie coming out. It's probably already out in some places. We're going to clear out my stock of Thor-related stuff right now, this moment. So let's do it. Thor, God of Thunder, issue number 4, the second full appearance of Gore the God Butcher. Near mint condition, $32 on this guy right here. Now, there are other appearances of Gore. Gore was lurking in the shadows of the Marvel Universe for quite some time. Thor, God of Thunder, issue number 3, features an appearance of Gore where he is a voice in the shadows. Price corresponds just 20 bucks on that. 20 bucks on that. In great condition, near mint condition to be perfectly precise. The second issue of Thor, God of Thunder is the first appearance of Gore the God Butcher and the first appearance of the Necro Sword, a corresponding near mint price of $125.
Would you do the Pope for 10? You have him at 12.
Sure, I need the space.
And then what is on H?
H is a full 1 through 5 set of Scott Snyder's Gates of Gotham. It's like a historical Gotham Batman Bruce exploration book. It's pretty neat.
I didn't realize that was Scott Snyder.
It is.
Sick.
I'm going to put down a combo of Thor, God of Thunder, issues 5 and 6, featuring, of course, Gore the God Butcher. Near mint minus condition on both of these, $150 for both of them. That is the origin of Gore. If you want just the origin of Gore the God Butcher, issue 5 of God of Thunder is here. This is why we have the rule that you include something about it and the lot number. Please don't just say Thor.
Yeah.
Please.
It's a lot for me.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Would you do A for 25? Give it at 32.
I would do it for... Actually, 25 sounds fine. Surprise, surprise, there's 2 of them. I will make a corresponding Post-it note.
And then what is on B?
Let me make this Post-it note.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll talk about it. Ew, that's some of my worst handwriting of all time.
Woo! On air for everyone to see
Just
across the country.
Absolute booty. Disgusting. All right, here on B, this is Thor, God of Thunder, issue number 3. This is the second appearance of Gore, where Gore, the God Butcher, is a voice in the shadows.
We got an offer on D. Would you do 125? Give it at 150.
On D?
Yes, sir.
Sure, Thor's going fast. It's hotcakes. Let's do it, baby. And if you want just the second full appearance of Gore the God Butcher in slightly not as good condition, like this is a near mint plus copy. I have a near mint minus copy for just $16. Much more affordable. We were talking about the comic book presser could potentially benefit from clean and press, should you desire to get it graded.
Yeah, and just a further reminder to please be specific.
Yeah, please be specific. It is Thor's Day, but we got that movie coming out. We got all this stuff. Folks ask about this sort of thing. So if you're here, to pick up the Thor issues. If you're here to speculate or collect and or both, we got it. We got it for you. Moving off the Gore the God Butcher extravaganza, though, I do have issues 10 through 12 of the Mighty Thor, which is a whole bunch of stuff. The first God Tempest, the Orin of Mjolnir. Mjolnir holds the God Tempest. The Mother of Thunder is in here. It's like the source of the hammer's power. It's just like an explanation of how and why Mjolnir does what Mjolnir does. Again, issues 10 through 12, near mint condition, $20 on this little set. It's honestly a nice little informative piece of Thor lore.
Thor lore.
Thor lore.
That is more fun to say than it probably should be.
And G is unoccupied, so let's toss something up on G since we're just hanging out here. Let's put down a French Superman comic. Fuck it, I don't care. Issue 31 of Superman in French. I'm not going to try and say Superman in a French accent. I'm just going to put it here.
We don't need to offend any of our viewers.
Yeah, baguette. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I'm going to let the Thor sit for a while, and then we're going to scoop it up and keep it rolling.
Sounds good.
But yeah, this Mjolnir Origin and God Tempest is some really intense stuff. I'm shocked that the first Gore and the first Necro Sword is still here. Especially since somebody picked up the little combo guy on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm not going to bother putting these up for last looks, except for probably the first appearance and the God Tempest. So if any of the Gore, the God Butcher is what you're looking for, now's the time.
Yeah, because it's not the first time it's been up the last month or so.
Yeah,
so,
it is not. It is something that we've shown a couple times.
What is on B again? Which issue is that?
B is issue number 3, where Gore has his second appearance and is just a voice in the shadows.
Yeah, the Superman on G is in French.
It is in French.
Would you do D and F together for $25? $11 off.
Yeah, sure. That sounds fine to me.
All right. Let's see.
Surprise, there's more than one dude. Yeah, you'll write down that was an offer anyway.
Yeah.
So I can hold on. I'll post a note.
Would you do C for 100? You have it at 125.
Sure. Surprise, there's more than one.
Alex is picking up Thor on B.
Yeah, that's just a thing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Surprise, there's more than one. But these are now the last copies.
And then
This is the last copy of everything up here now. There's no more tricks. There's no more bamboozling you. This is it. We had 2 of each, and it's done after this. And since we have an unoccupied set, why don't I put up something super fucking sick? This Chuck Dixon thing that I didn't know happened. It is like a G.I. Joe style Pocket Universe Elseworlds Doctor Doom. This is 2 sets worth. It's 1 through 3 and a 1 through 3 of this G.I. Joe head ass Doom. Look at this. Look at this bananas shit.
It is awesome.
It's so insane. I tried to talk to Jeremy about it, and he said words that didn't really make sense. And then it's followed by Doom, the Emperor Returns, in which he's no longer G.I. Joe and is now ruling Earth with his iron fist, as Victor Von Doom deserves to. So we're going to go ahead and pop this down. 2 sets worth of crazy Doom shit for $25, while the last of the Gore, the God Butcher, Thor stuff marinates.
Right. Would you do French Superman for 5? You have it at 8.
Sure. French Superman can find a new home.
And then we don't make prices. We ask that you make offers. So if you would like to make an offer on A, B, C, and E, by all means. However,
Somebody asked me to make them an offer on A, B, C, and E.
yeah, they asked what we would go for, but we've also sold copies of
We
A,
have,
B,
but if you're buying
C.
A, B, C, and E, I'm happy to make an offer on that, honestly.
Would you do E for 45? Give it at 60.
Let me finish doing this math.
Yeah, no worries. Hey, John, welcome to the show.
I will allow A, B, C, and E to be sold for $210.
Oh, it's funny. His offer just came in at 200, so just 10 more bucks. Just simmering. Let us know. You were real close.
Yeah, you were real close.
Any lower issues of JLA?
Ooh. There's a dope ass JLA box that I don't think I'm allowed to touch. So let me scoot around the box. We're almost due for a break, probably. Yeah, in like 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, I'll dig through the box and I'll find some JLA. It just takes time to flip through like a little squirrel.
So he's countering at 200 still.
These are the last issues. Fuck it, let's go. Fine by me.
So A, B, C, and D. Most
And
back-
E, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
So A, B, C, and E.
Let me reread it because now I'm rereading something else at the same time. Where did the comment go? Now I can't find it.
I'm still here.
A, B, C, and E.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Here you go.
Thank you. Our location with the most back issues would be our Carey store.
It for sure would be the Carey store.
And then we've got that. Patrick just remind everyone too. We've got that pop-up sale at Crabtree Valley Mall.
We do have the pop-up sale at Crabtree. I just read that email. I'm pretty sure this is... I actually don't know what this is. Because it's not the Phantom, because the Phantom is purple. This guy has some kind of eagle outfit. This is an Italian comic in fine condition. And can you Google Translate Mascherato, L'uomo Mascherato, this Italian superhero? I'm very curious. It is $8. It's time for me to refill the board anyway. So let's get cooking. Let's put down the first full and first solo Sam Alexander Nova.
You said it was Italian?
It is Italian.
All right, let's see.
$28.
The pop-up sale over at Crabtree Valley Mall. We're gonna have $3 comics on Friday, and then
Cheaper.
Yeah, then Tuesday they're gonna be $2, and then Sunday's gonna be $1. We're gonna be constantly changing out the stock there. We'll also have discount toys, graphic novels, and all other fun stuff.
I put down this Chilling Adventures of Sabrina featuring Madam Satan. The second issue of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is a Madam Satan variant cover. Near mint condition for this. Wow, that man has a hell of a name. I'm not even going to try. $40 near mint condition. Madam Satan, Archie, etc., etc.
Carlos is picking up Nova on A, and then where is...
Nice. We didn't have to wait for that Nova at all.
Maschch?
Yeah, Mascherato.
ATO. Masked.
The Masked Man is his name. Italy. Italy, are you kidding me right now? You have a superhero with a bird emblem and all this shit. He's got striped outside underwear, and his name is the Masked Man. No, Italy, no. Do better. There's a reason we eat y'all's lunch in the superhero game. Clearly, this is why. We got this Scotty Young Uncanny X-Force #1 variant edition, Scotty Young, etc., etc. Near mint condition, $12. Just trying to fill the board back up after Thor's Day.
It's not the store location for the Ultimate Comics Crabtree. There's going to be a rented out location that you can enter in from outside over by the Starbucks. So it's not the store, or it's not going to be in our store, it's going to be in a rented out location.
God bless the Crabtree store workers
Yeah.
who are going to have to respectfully, politely shuttle roughly 10 million people from their store over to where the pop-up is. Our real heroes.
George is saying that it translates to the Red Menace. So I might have just missed something. Either way.
Honestly,
Or is that what is on C? Or am I just crazy?
C's Madam Satan.
Oh, never mind. Then.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's probably Red Menace is a much cooler name, to be honest, especially considering his outfit.
Oh, he said no. I was joking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's what I get for multitasking.
Man, that's what I get for truxing strange on the internet. I tell you what. And this Rising from Annihilation Nova #1, a much more badass Nova cover. Not saying the flying directly at you isn't cool, but I mean the lightning hands is sick as hell. Near mint condition, $28 on this guy. And to finish the board state.
Oh, he said he was making up a better name. That's valid.
That's, yeah, completely valid. I've got issues 1 through 9 of Gotham Underground. Yet another Batman set. Gotham Underground is pretty sweet. $24 for a 9-issue Batman set, all in near mint condition.
Ultimate Comics live show is responding to your comment about the Crabtree employees, saying not all heroes wear capes. Some wear Ultimate Comics t-shirts.
That's true. That's facts.
That is facts.
Hey, Dan, I would like to purchase Gates of Gotham.
Okay.
So if you could just put that somewhere. Shout out to Victor for tuning in to the Ultimate Comics live show tonight and purchasing that Scott Snyder Gates of Gotham.
Man, didn't see that coming.
I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm not going to let it
feel
get
that.
taken away from me like that Wasteland thing did.
Oh yeah, last time.
I'm still thinking about that, and I'm still a little mad at myself. Of course, I'm not mad at the person that bought it. I hope that they read it and are having a wonderful time. It looked like a lot of fun.
Would you do Eve that Nova for 22? Give it at 28.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Matthew Sawyer is saying Vic is the king of sets. George is saying that Gates of Gotham is pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
It seems pretty rad.
Yeah, I'm sold by Scott Snyder. I like perused the stained glass looking covers, and yeah, I'm into it. I feel like I'll have a lot of fun with that. Like a lot of people, I was enthralled by the Court of Owls stuff when it was happening. So yeah, now I'm just kind of a sucker for that type of stuff.
Also, these covers look kind of similar to the detective covers that are coming up once Ron V takes over.
Yeah, which I'm subscribed. I'm ready. The King of Sets has something that's pretty cool. I've got the Marvel Comics Essentials, the black and white collected trades. I have a brick worth of this. Fantastic Four volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Marvel's Essentials. Coming in at just $44. This collects issues. What, man? This is early 60s deluxe Fantastic Four. So much Fantastic Four. All the early stuff. $44 for 3 books worth that there is no way it will ever properly balance anywhere on the shelf. So I'm just going to put the first one right there and know that it's 3 volumes worth. In the meantime, more sets. Punisher Warzone, issues 1 through 5, just $20. Punisher is always something that people are interested in. And to round it out, I mean, someone really activated my trap card. Being like, well, Victor sure does love sets. Yes, he does. World's Finest, issues 1 through 4 from DC Comics. Got that Red Robin cover. Got this little Catwoman Supergirl composite. That's pretty sick. And then this Batman robot Superman shit. That's cool. This set is magnificently affordable. 4 comics worth of World's Finest for just $6.
Any Stranger Things comics or Bloodborne? I don't think so.
No.
Tonight. Jen is saying that Harrison convinced her to pick up Batman 125, and that might be getting added to her poll, along with that Rom V Detective. Man, I know we were just talking about it before the show, but you should definitely check out that Batman 125. It was so good. Jimmy Lee coming in first for that World's Finest on H.
I'm also not going to say that you should ever support Lord Bezos or Amazon or comics outside of Ultimate, but Amazon.com currently has a hell of a deal on the 3 trade paperback slipcase collection of Bloodborne comics. Just saying. I bought one. And I hate Amazon more than I'm willing to talk about live on the air. Because the deal is that good. It's so good. I had a friend send me a link, and I compromised my morals to buy it.
Would you do B for 19? You went at 24.
Gotham Underground is pretty cool. I'll do it for $21. Blackjack. Man, I've been having absolutely negative luck with my Delato covers, which is teaching me a harsh lesson that just because I think something is sick as hell does not mean other people are going to. But come on, dude. Look at this Ghost Rider, dog.
Okay, that's sick.
Come on.
What?
Look, the Thor was cool. The Doom was cool. This breaks the cool meter and edges into sick territory. It's dope. It is in near mint condition. It is $50. It can be yours right now, today. Do. All right, so something's on the chopping block. We're just not sure what yet. Let's see. The masked Italian man can probably go.
Yeah. C's been up for a minute. D's been up.
Yeah, D's been up since Thor's Day. We can take that down. We can take the Madam Satan down.
Matthew, we have to go by who comes first on our feed. Just the way the algorithm works, your comments will always be pushed to the top on your end because that data is just traveling significantly a smaller distance than it is to here.
I'm not going to buy the G.I. Joe Doom.
You're not going to do it?
I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to put it down. I'm already taking home the Gotham thing, and that is enough. So let's do another DC set that is extremely affordable. 4 issues worth of Phantom Lady and Doll Man. A 4-issue set, renewed, refined, and ready for revenge. Near mint condition. $6. $6 for a set of comics. Can't beat it. We love things that are cheap around here. One of our preview books, The Invincible Iron Man, issue number 9. Shoot is correct. Early Iron Man, early Hulk, $100. It's in fine, very fine condition. We're going to pop it down here, and if you want any closer inspections, please don't hesitate to let me know.
All right, Jimmy Lee's coming in first for G. That's set on G.
Is that the Phantom Lady?
Yeah, it's Phantom Lady and Doll Man.
And Doll Man.
Yeah.
Yo, the original Short King. Look at him. It's just a little guy. We got issues 1 through 3 of Wolverine and Punisher, which I know somebody is psyched about. What I'm most psyched about is Logan's face in that particular cover image.
That is pretty awesome.
That's wild. We're going to go $8 on this. Yet another extremely affordable set.
George is saying everybody's going to regret not getting that Masked Man comic when they announced the movie.
Right?
For real. Kyle Malater is picking up Wolverine and Punisher on C.
All right.
Would you do D for 75? You have it at 100.
I do it for 85. And to complement that little Hulk appearance in Iron Man, I have the Marvel 2-in-1 presenting The Thing, another Essentials collection of Marvel. Original cover price was $16.99 way back in the day. This was printed, man, when was this book printed? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful 90s Marvel stuff. Here for $25. Obviously out of print, obviously hard to find. Marvel 2-in-1 is something that doesn't get a lot of love anyway.
I know, right?
Much less featuring The Thing.
Right. Matthew's passing on D, but if anybody else wants it for 85, let us know.
That's a verbal offer. I'm not going to change that post-it note. Not on Iron Man issue 9, dude. If you remember it, you can have it for that much.
What is on H?
What is on H? H is an exclusive Ghost Rider variant cover by Gabriel Delato. It is in near mint condition. It's beautiful.
So that's just a sick cover.
It's $50. Yo, this Delato series is like my Alex Ross portrait. Like, folks love to collect all the Alex Ross from his giant DC portrait. This Delato Marvel stuff is my favorite. I've got the Superman Supergirl Maelstrom set. 5 issues worth of Superman Supergirl action. Near mint condition on it, just $10. More affordable sets. I've got lots of relatively cheap sets tonight. And so far, we've been putting up a lot of stuff from existing publishers and characters. So I want to put something that's a little bit more underground here with Hi-Fi Fight Club, including the heavy vinyl addition to this, making this a 4-issue set of indie comic goodness for just $16 on G. Apparently, people have had good luck trying new things. Hey, you want to try something new? Got it for you.
Matthew's countering your 85 with 80 for Iron Man 9.
Well, Matthew, you're lucky that I'm out of space, frankly. I feel like we have a really good board. So sure. 80's a deal.
Would you do B for 19? You have it at 24.
Got 19 before. I'm going to keep countering with 21.
All right.
I'm going to put up a trade paperback of something Ed Brubaker did for Marvel. The Marvels Project, Birth of the Superheroes. And Ed Brubaker Marvel is something that I didn't know existed, and now I really want. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. This is also a brand new trade, never before used. So, hell yeah. Cool. That sounds dope as hell. I just read the back cover. $15 on this. That's worth your time, I think. There's no way that's not awesome.
Matthew says thank you for that Iron Man 9.
Yeah, no problem, Matthew.
What is on B, C, and H?
B is a 9-issue set of Gotham Underground. I'll fan it out a little bit. I know you can't really see it when I do that here. Let me just hold it up. It's going to work better for everybody. A 9-issue set of Gotham Underground. That's what's on B. Let me wrangle it back up here. C is the Superman Supergirl Maelstrom miniseries, 5 issues worth of comics. And the other one was E, right?
H.
H? What is on H?
That Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's the Delato Ghost Rider variant.
What issue number is that?
I do not know.
Looks like number 1.
Is it?
I think actually that's the wrong number.
I'll.
Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Yeah, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider number 1.
It is a number 1. Did he do this series for number 1s across lines, or was it just at one point in time? because we put up more than one, and they're all taped.
Mm-hmm. It looks like that one is it's another shop's exclusive, so that might be why. Let's see. Would you do F for 15? You have it at 25 for that Essentials, the thing.
Sure, I want the Essentials to go to a good home.
All right. Would you do Ghost Rider for 25? You have it at 50.
I'll do it for 35, $10 more. Almost said 40, 35. Cut you a $5 deal without you even having to argue with me. All righty. Scotty Young, go in the box. I'm going to put down another one of our preview books, Action Comics issue 226, featuring the invulnerable enemy, because even Superman can't stop the petrified spaceman. It's in good plus condition. Again, Action Comics issue 226. $80 on this guy, one of our previews, like I said.
Yeah. Ralph is passing on H, but if anybody else wants it at 35. Jen says that High Five Fight Club has her stamp of approval.
That means something.
That does.
Let's do a big old set. A big old thing.
Mm-hmm.
A Mother Panic set from friend of the show, friend of the store, friend of everybody, you and me, Tommy Lee Edwards. This is Mother Panic issues 1 through 12, and then 1 through 6 of the Young Animal Gotham AD. A full Mother Panic set, and you'll find this first issue is signed, completely signed by Tommy Lee Edwards and also Jody Hauser, it seems. So, hell yeah. That's the benefits of personally knowing the guy.
It does help.
Yeah, it certainly helps. And this entire set of Mother Panic is just $40. No COA, but I mean, we can get one for you. We can just call up Tommy. It's not even a problem.
It's like, well, A is at 80. So yeah, John, we can definitely do 80 for A.
We definitely can.
Also, I'm going to drop a link in the comments, but we do have an exclusive for Mother Panic #1 as well.
Ho ho ho. Man, all this tape in the warehouse.
Touch tape.
Just trying to find out what issue this is, so I can tell people. I just want to know, DC. I just want to know what issue this is, DC Comics. Please.
I think that's the team variant for
It
#1 of.
It is Wonder Girl #1.
Jen says Scotch and Post-it need to sponsor us. For real, honestly.
When I first started working here, I was like, why don't you guys tape it? And then I started hosting the show, and that is why. $15 for this Wonder Girl #1, absolutely shiny variant. On it.
And this is for the Thursday show. Tuesday, it's so much more, like with the new books of the week.
You know, as a comic collector, I love Virgin covers. As a comic seller, I hate them.
For real.
Like, it's so frustrating. And with stuff like the rare Delato covers and stuff, I don't want to untape it. I don't want to take that risk. I'm not carefully sitting at a desk processing comics. It's fine in that context, but I'm standing up here just flying by the seat of my pants, man. I don't have time for that.
Also, when you're like working in the store, checking out customers, and especially Image with the barcodes on any given location on the back cover, depending on what title it is. Oh, why? I guess so. John, it's like you were not claiming that action that was on A. He was wondering why it's at 80. It was just 80 question mark.
No.
So I'll go ahead and take that off. I don't know.
I would put Wonder Girl up. It feels a little disrespectful to take Wonder Girl back down. So, what's finding a new home? Probably Batman. I think it's Batman. It goes in the box. Replace Batman with the 46 to 50 of the Marvel Knights Daredevil Brian Michael Bendis run here. This is a complete story. The story arc is called Hardcore, 5 issues of Bendis Daredevil. Again, a full story arc, just $14 on this guy.
Will you do C for 6? You have it at 10.
I was about to take it down, so yes.
And did Tony have a sticky note with that Action Comics?
No.
Oh, all right. I'll keep looking then.
But it was one of our preview books. So there's something happening.
Jen's saying that her favorite is when the barcode is on the back, in the middle, and at an angle.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Hey, your favorite question. What is on H? the Ghost Rider.
It's the Delato Ghost Rider number 1. I was actually about to take it down, and you preempted that entirely. Mother Panic, you get to stay. I'm surprised that Punisher did not get got. Folks tend to love the Punisher. I'm going to replace the Punisher with a first edition, first printing from 1987 collection of Watchmen. Yeah, it's the first edition Watchmen collected trade paperback. It is in full color. The interior is in great condition. The exterior looks very much like this was a trade paperback published in 1987. But again, first edition, first printing of the collected Watchmen. If nothing else, you get to see the inside you. There are 2 wolves, Dave Gibbons and Alan Moore, on the back. Inside you, there are 2 wolves, and one of them is always Alan Moore, looking exactly like that.
Just perpetually grumpy.
Perpetually grumpy. Again, one of our preview books, but yeah, $120 for this bad boy.
Willie T's taking that Daredevil on C.
Cool. I'll take the Brubaker Marvel down and put up a 1-2 punch of Aspen Comics. Issues 1 through 3 of Kara's Magic, The Death Princess, accompanied by issues 1 through 6, a full set of just Kara's Magic. Aspen Comics doing Aspen Comics things. G, what a great opportunity to make a combo offer.
Willie says, any more Daredevil while I still have money left? I know I threw together a couple of Daredevil sets, but I think most of them might have sold on Tuesday.
Yeah, I have seen a little tiny bit of Daredevil. You want older Daredevil or modern Daredevil?
He's just a Daredevil guy.
I don't know just Daredevil, period.
Yeah, he'll take it. We'll keep an eye out for Spawn. I don't know if we've got any in there or not. He said old. So if we got old Daredevil.
Yeah, let me see what's popping. Let me flip through. Normally there's something.
And we got like 8 minutes till break. Any Silver Age?
I've got that Daredevil where he's holding his dad's dead body in the boxing ring. If that's of interest, let me know. I've personally put that comic up a bunch of times. We're going to swap out the high five for Web of Spider-Man number 1. Honestly, in shockingly good condition. A near-man copy of Web of Spider-Man number 1. We're going to go ahead and take down the Delato. and replace it with a 2-issue set of Doctor Strange, issues 60 and 61, the first meeting of Doctor Strange and Blade. It is also a story involving the Darkhold, that book that's featured in the movie.
You know the one.
You know the one. $40 on this guy right here. We're going to go ahead and take the Fantastic Four Essentials collection down and replace it with the second appearance of the Living Mummy. It is a high-grade copy of this. Like, this is a near mint book of the Living Mummy. Issue number 7. $100 for this guy. Another one of our preview books.
We had a little bit of Harley, but we'll keep an eye out. I guess keep an eye out for Ivy as well.
Yeah, I'll let that board sit for a second. I think I've seen Ivy a couple times. Let me see what I can dig up.
Yeah. Matthew's asking you, would you agree old horror and monster comics have the best artwork?
I would agree. It's more fun to look at. I feel like as the world has continued and horror as a genre has evolved, we've leaned much more toward detail and gruesome detail at that. I'm not saying that it's necessarily we're mistaking gore and horrible visuals to be horror. It certainly is effective. The purpose of anything is to make you feel something. And looking at real gross stuff certainly does make me feel things. But older horror has art that is more approachable and more conducive to reading the story itself than looking at something disgusting and feeling revulsion. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, it sticks with you longer. It gives you more of that kind of tension as opposed to like a shock and awe.
Better is all relative. I think older horror is normally easier to get someone into that hasn't already bought in to horror as a genre.
Mm-hmm. Would you do?
We're getting real introspective tonight's live show about this.
Your thesis,
the experiential nature of media in general.
Matthew says you're an educated man. Would you do I for 70 of it 100 for Alan?
Sure. I mean, I just waxed poetic for a second. I feel like I need to sell a horror comic. Someone's got to take that home, guys. I'm interested in Kara's magic, honestly. It's just because I like weirdo publishers, and Aspen is a weirdo publisher.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. All right, fine. Horror stuff. Big name horror stuff. More preview books. Marvel Zombies, specifically the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man homage Marvel Zombies #1 variant cover. In near mint condition. That's what this is. We're going to put this down on I. Nice. Really like burning through the preview books, but honestly, it's fun. It's fun to put up cool stuff. I have searched the boxes, by the way, and didn't run across any Harley Quinn. We might be tapped out for this particular evening.
Yeah, I mean, it sells so fast.
It does. It does so fast. Every time we have Harley is gone quickly.
Yep. And then on Tuesday, we just had the newest issue of that Poison Ivy series that just started.
Which I need to start reading.
Me too.
Yeah.
Jen's been singing its praises. Jen and Grace both. I think my wife picked up the first issue, so I can check it out.
If I was waxing poetic about horror comics and artwork and the experience and stuff, I'm happy to take a quick aside and say that I think it just completely rules that DC tried to present Poison Ivy as a villain. People were just like, well, what's villainous? And she's trying to destroy industry and just do acts of ego-terrorism against horrible, horrible companies. And just like, well, that's not so bad, is it? It's not terrible. And now she's an anti-hero. Like, DC has just completely capitulated to public demand to make Ivy be an anti-hero rather than a full-blown villain. And that discounts all the horrible shit that Poison Ivy has done. Like poisoning people, mind control, horrible drugs. It's fun. Ivy's a fun character to dissect and talk about.
Oh yeah. Keep an eye out for Silver Surfer as well.
Oh, I still got that Delato Silver Surfer somewhere, I think. I don't think somebody bought that, did they?
I'm pretty sure we did sell that.
Yeah.
Patrick's saying that new Poison Ivy series is on his pull list. Good pickup.
Didn't Frank Cho do one of the covers too?
Yeah.
I feel like we definitely would have pulled him to do that. All right, we're going to take the Action Comics down, at least till we do research on why exactly it's $80. And I will do first print variant covers, a full set, issues 1 through 6 of Mark Millar's Wanted. Number 4 is an A cover, but the rest are all variants. $25 is a steal for that series, honestly.
Vastly different from the movie.
Vastly different from the movie. Both entirely valid. Both fun stories.
It just, this is like Mark Millar cranked up to like 11 for sure.
Oh yeah, he's doing the most Millar shit that he could possibly do. It is cool though. It's fun. I mean, it's hard to talk about. It's one of those things where if you talk about it, you just sound like the biggest bro that's ever broed. Like your collar instantly pops. You now you play lacrosse. It's hard to talk about Wanted and legitimately pitch it and be like, well, there's this like Clayface guy, but he's made of the most evil poop you can imagine. Like that, bro. What? No, I don't want to read about the poop, man.
The worst of the worst assassins.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely insane. On the other hand, the movie features the only known instance of Morgan Freeman saying, "Shoot this motherfucker," which is wonderful. And when he said it in the theater, the whole theater hooted and hollered. And that's why I saw Wanted twice in movie theaters, so I could hear a crowd just scream with joy to hear Morgan Freeman curse.
All right, we got some questions for a clarification.
Good,
here.
we'll clarify, then we'll take a break. Let's do it.
So what is on F, what is on I, what is on C, and what is on G?
Okay. F is a Mother Panic superset signed by Tommy Lee Edwards and also the other person that I'm not friends with, so it doesn't matter. It is both the original Mother Panic and then the Mother Panic Young Animal Gotham AD. I is the Marvel Zombies second printing variant. It's rarer, obviously. It is also an homage to Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man #1, presented by Todd McFarlane, drawn by Todd McFarlane. It's just a sweet cover. It's a second printing. It's harder to find. You know how that goes. We've talked about it quite a bit here on this show. C and D should honestly be flipped. This is the Charismagic series from Aspen Comics. It is 1 through 6. This is a Charismagic follow-up / corollary 1 through 3 of Charismagic: The Death Princess. And what was the other thing?
G.
G is the first issue of Web of Spider-Man, and it is a gorgeous near mint copy.
No Berserker in the boxes, and then I know that Patrick kind of already covered this, but yeah, we have all the new books of the week on our Tuesday show. But Terry, I know you said you were busy. If you would like, you can always message the live show page, and we can check with our store, see if we have anything that you were looking for.
Sure.
And then we're at 8:31.
Yep, probably time for a break.
Righto. All right, I'll get one started. Right.
See you soon.
And the new Ultimate Comics.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
You've got a rad feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One comic, please.
some more.
I've been caught with my in my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there. Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Super Secret Warehouse. We have so many unprocessed boxes, literally thousands. What you just saw in the little shot was not even half of just unprocessed long boxes that we have not gone through yet. This is the stuff we use for our live show, so I thought it'd be really fun to give you guys a behind the scenes look and hopefully find gold. If not, it should still be pretty fun to see what's in this box. All right, let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh, heck yeah. This is the first print of Ultimate Spider-Man 1. This is the OG printing. You know, you got a couple ticks on the spine there, but still probably like a $50 book. Pretty nice. And that is pretty hot right now. Oh, snap. I am very surprised I censored myself. This is the first issue of Knights of the Old Republic. This is a super hot book right now. I am really happy about that. That is awesome. Okay, alright, back to the box. Okay.
Back.
Surprise, surprise, I'm still here. And so are you. Hello, welcome back. I'm at the boxes. Am I in frame? Can you even see me?
We can see you.
All right, wonderful. Cool.
Just kind of like you're back, but we can see you.
Uh-huh. All right, so a couple people asked questions before we left for the break. Does anybody have any follow-ups on those questions? Any things that we need to discuss while I'm looking at stuff in this box?
The only follow-up question we really had was what what's special about that Web of Spider-Man #1? It's just that it's the third ongoing series. Of Spider-Man.
No, it's Web of Spider-Man #1, and it's a iconic cover.
Would you do C and D together for 10, which is basically, would you do C for nothing and just for the price of D?
For Kara's Magic? You know who I am. Let's sell some sets.
All right. So those are going.
I hope Kara's Magic is cool. It looks cool. I'm interested.
I like the cat. Those are pretty sweet. All right.
Yeah, right? Like, sure. It looks cool. All right, I'm going to scoop up the first edition, first printing, Wanted trade paperback. I'm going to go ahead and scoop that. Oh, what am I supposed to do with this shit? Okay. Oop. Scooping Watchmen, Web stays, Strange stays, Mother Panic probably goes. And Wonder Girl goes. Wanted can stay. Wanted has plenty of brand recognition. Gonna put down Star Wars, Jabba the Hutt, The Dynasty Trap, just $4. Dark Horse Comic Star Wars, things that completely ruled and have been written out of canon by the Mouse and his goons. The Marvel Superheroes Winter 1992 80-page special with Falcon, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange, also $4. We're coming in hot off the break with all this cheap stuff. This is my favorite cover that we're going to have all night. I specifically set this aside for coming in hot after the break. The Easter Island dudes are alive, and they're going to fucking eat you, dog. Thorg. That's Thorg. I told you not to awaken Thorg. You're too late.
Joe released thinking that Star Wars on A.
Cool. I will instantly replace that Star Wars on A with Shauna the She-Devil, issue #2. All sorts of leopards and panthers and jungle whatnots. Very good plus condition, just $10. Superman Adventures issue 37 with Clark Kent wielding a machine gun just because it's hilarious. Even with that Shauna the She-Devil theme, we have Marvel Comics Conan the Barbarian issue 19. Facing down hawks with the sea, sandals, swords, sorceries, barbarisms. Very good condition, just $10 on that Conan.
Kevin Crowe coming in first for Thorg on
For
D.
Thorg? I love that Thorg went. That's fantastic.
Same. What issues and the condition of H?
60 and 61 in very fine condition. I'm going to put down the first issue collector's item of X-Force. Trading card enclosed, still in the poly bag. $5 for X-Force. And because Wanted has been up for a while, we'll go ahead and can it as well. We'll see it on Last Looks and replace it with The Amazing Spider-Man versus Powdered Toast Man from the Ren and Stimpy Show. Hell yeah. The crossover you never expected, but always wanted. Just $4.
Are you able to tell what card is in the X-Force?
I mean, I'm sure that information is available on the internet somewhere. I can't open the poly bag and tell you what X-Force card it is.
Not Deadpool. Would you do H for 30 out at 40 for Stephen Conlon?
Sure, let's go. I'm going to replace it with this Alpha Flight miniseries, issues 1 through 4 of Alpha Flight, all in near mint condition here on H. Well, now that we're just hanging out, swap out Web of Spider-Man to Spider being a exceptionally pretty copy for Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan from DC Comics. Issue number 6, blazing Tarzan action you've come to expect from DC Comics. Just $8 in very fine condition.
Did you Alpha Flight for 19? You would at 24 for Christopher?
Sure, let's go.
Sarah.
Still a sucker for Adam Strange. Still reading Adam Strange comics. They're awesome. Issue 241 of Strange Adventures from DC Comics, featuring the cloud creature that menaced 2 worlds. Fine minus condition, just $8. And we're rounding it out with a menacing Magneto cover. Magneto issue number 0, which number 0 has always sounded really strange to me. Mm-hmm. The twisting of a soul, representing 2 tragic tales, the deadliest mutant of them all. Sounds like 90s Marvel to me. Near mint minus condition, $4 for this Magneto masterpiece.
Creepy eye.
It is. It's a very creepy eye, dog. Well, I feel like Shauna's been up the longest. We'll go ahead and put her in the box. Replace that with another foreign language comic, a French comic. Bomba. I don't know what it is, but it's French and it looks baller. Got this vulture and this sun and this like shaman guy. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. We must have just gotten a collection of non-English comics. Bro, what in the world is Din Don? It's in Spanish. Yet another thing. What is going on? This man is in a Hawaiian shirt. It's like a Native American village. What? I'm trying to curse less since I realized that I was cursing a lot when we were on the break. But I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that down. I don't have the heart to take down the Ren and Stimpy Spider-Man just yet. We'll get there when we get there.
I got a couple offers for you.
Yeah, what you got?
Would you? Oh, my page just reordered itself. 1 second. There we go. All right.
Calculating.
Would you do the Powdered Toast Man and the Superman Adventures together for 6? Comes to 9.
$3 off? Sure.
Would you do the D for 3 of it at 5?
Sure.
Now?
Come back and tell me what X-Force card is. I've got one of those Batman mini sets, Detective Comics issues 610 and 611, a Penguin story from Detective Comics with a cover that I really like, and then a cover that's just the Penguin just icing Batman, I guess. $6 for this 2-issue story arc Penguin set. In a G.I. Joe comic, G.I. Joe issue 50, a giant-sized issue featuring a sneak preview of G.I. Joe special missions. $5 for this G.I. Joe number 50. You're on B. B for Battlefields. B for Badass.
Couldn't think of another one.
Yeah, I couldn't think of another one. That's what we got.
That's why you bought it.
This Del Auto cover has a sticky note that tells me what the hell it is. It is a Defenders number 4 exclusive Del Auto variant. Whoever this Del Auto collector was that we bought this collection from, clearly, that's my type of dude. Also $50 in this Del Auto joint. Look, Del Auto's not getting the love on this show that I expect him to get, so you gotta step your game up, Chad.
Kyle was saying that's why he bought that X-Force to see what card was inside.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh. Is it about to be a particular time?
It is about to be a particular time, just because I need the space. I need it. Buy some comics. Buy some comics so we can celebrate my favorite holiday. I'm just going to save it for when it's game time.
Would you do Din Dan for 4?
Sure. I have no point of reference of what Din Dan is. My ignorance is your game.
Jen might be able to help us because Jen's the one picking it up.
Please come back and tell us what it is, Jen.
Let us know.
We're going to take Bombo. We're going to take G.I. Joe. We're going to put them in the box. We're going to replace them with slabs. It's slab o'clock. Slab time. I'm going to put up Stray Dogs number 1, the Image Comics phenomenon, CGC graded at a 9.8, $125. That is the Fleeks cover. Now, Stray Dogs number 1, as I'm sure you know, had a whole pile of variants. So this is the Stray Dogs number 1 Silence of the Lambs homage cover variant at a 9.6, clocking in at 75.
I love those 4 homage covers.
Stray Dogs certainly had a lot of them.
Oh, yes, so many.
So many of them. And since we're putting up Image Comics, we might as well do more Image Comics with a frankly impressive 12-issue set of Image's Man-Eaters. Goodness gracious. The set you didn't know you needed. Near mint condition for this 12-issue Man-Eaters mega set here. $60 for the lot, which is an absolute fucking steal.
Jeez.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. Would you do Stray Dogs, the CGC 9.6 on B, the Silence of the Lambs variant for 50? You have it at 75.
I would not. I'll do it for 70. And I will keep the rest of our board moving. What's down there? Is that the Del Auto?
Jennifer was saying, for what it's worth, I also like Gelato.
Thank you. Thank you, Jen. I'm going to swap out that Del Auto. I realize it's a little pricey. We got pricey stuff on the board already for a lenticular Superman Action Comics 23. No, wait, it's Lex Luthor number 1. You know, when DC did this thing. $6 down here on E.
He is countering your 70 with 65.
I'm pretty strong on that 70. We can do it for 69. I'm going to put down a very fun set, Captain America and Black Widow Issues 636 to 640 of Cap. Just a wonderful little fun team-up story. Espionage, action, fight scenes, robots. It's got all the stuff you need. And it's just $18 for this near mint set. A wonderful little story. Swapping that out here on F. Go ahead and put down a giant size annual, the 1987 annual of New Mutants. That goofy ass cover. Near mint minus condition on this guy, just $5. Put down the Amazing Spider-Man, issue 254, in which someone is trying to get in this van. Peter seems very upset about it. It's $8. Swapping out that Strange. We go ahead and take the Magneto off the board and replace it with the Atom, issue number 9, featuring the Atom's Phantom Double. In good, very good condition. Also, just $8.
All right. He's, I guess he would still call it a counter. You're 69 with 16. Well, so his offer is doing 69 on B plus the New Mutants on G, but then we also just had a claim for New Mutants on G.
The New Mutants on G straight claim is what gets it.
All right. So that's going to Emilio, and then Suresh is picking up the Atom on I.
All right.
But 69 is still the open offer on B for you.
69 is the open offer on B. No offers on the 9.8 Stray Dogs. It will still be available should you want the highest grade, most valuable, most collectible, super deluxe Stray Dogs. I do want to make things a little bit more affordable with a 9.6 priced at $75.
What is on C?
C is a wonderful Image Comics line, Man-Eaters. This is 12 issues worth of Man-Eaters. It's in near mint condition. Just Google Man-Eaters. You'll know if it's for you.
And then what is on B?
B is a CGC graded 9.6 of the Silence of the Lambs variant of Stray Dogs number 1. A is the A cover, and it's also at a 9.6. We do have a 9.8 that I have taken down if you weren't paying attention or just joined us or something. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping back here. Don't worry about me. Is this all what I think it is? Yeah, that's hilarious. Put down another set. Ecstatics presents Dead Girl from the Marvel Knights limited series. A Peter Milligan joint. Honestly, the complete series, 5 issues worth of Dead Girl from Marvel Comics. Near mint condition, $20. Popping that down on I. Then putting down, we already had that Atom cell. Let's keep doing small characters with Ant-Man because I like the cover where Hawkeye is about to shoot Ant-Man on an arrow. It's very fun. $6 cover for Avengers 223. Probably need to swap out that Spider-Man. So we can for sure do that with Revolutionary Comics Rock and Roll Comics featuring Def Leppard. And these portraits of Def Leppard here at the bottom that look like the Star Wars action figures from the 70s. $6 this bad boy.
Come out there taking on Avengers on G.
Alrighty. And since the 9.6 has been up here for a while, I will do the same thing that I did with the A cover and downgrade to a 9.4 at a much more affordable price point of $60. The 9.6 is still available. That's just the 9.4.
Would you do C for 40, go to 60 for Scott?
I would indeed. I would like for someone to read this comic very much. I'm going to put down a Lock and Key one-shot, the Lock and Key Dog Days one-shot, specifically in our open spot here on G. $12, near mint condition. Just a little self-contained Lock and Key story. And at a cool $50 price point, I've got this Captain America Comics, a Marcos Martin 1 in 15, just a celebration of 70 years of Axis smashing action, according to the cover. Near mint minus condition, $50 for some Captain America 1 in 15 variant cover action.
Michael's picking up the Lock and Key on G.
All right.
I actually just finished paying off his layaway on Lock and Key 1 through 6 like a week ago.
Ooh, nice. All righty, I'm going to go ahead and retire the Stray Dog slabs. My least favorite thing is putting these back in bags.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing that working the live show has taught me is to be more accepting of lulls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's built in. Sometimes them's just the breaks. That's what you got to do. Sometimes there's a lull. That's how it is.
Would you do Detective on D for 3? Give it at 6 for Jennifer?
Sure, let's go.
Oh, Michael said he just actually got the package for those Lock and Keys today. Sweet.
Oh, and now you're waiting for Lock and Key all over again.
Yep, now you just got another one coming.
I'm going to put up the Marvel Comics Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue number 1 in very fine condition, $12 for the Marvel Power Rangers. It's crazy how many Power Rangers imprints there have been over the years.
For real.
Got a New Mutants, issue 1, here on D in near mint condition, a gorgeous copy.
The Living Mummy did sell.
It did indeed. Here in Action Comics number 521, you will find the first appearance of Vixen. This comic is in very fine condition, and it's $60. First appearance of Vixen, $60. A needs to be filled with something. So, yeah, why not a really cool Splinter cover? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 42, where Splinter's just in this tree vibing, thinking about
Heck yeah.
martial arts sensei rat shit.
I feel like that needs to be a motivational poster.
It is very much in the realm of things that I would hang. One day I'm going to get one of our issue 1000 posters. I'm going to frame it up really nice and put it in my room. Maybe on my 1-year anniversary of working for Ultimate. Got the Transformers issue 10 from Marvel Comics. The first Constructicons and the first Devastator. It's fun to talk about first appearances and stuff like Transformers and G.I. Joe. Just, you already know what this is, but it's here now. Again, surprise. I'll take off Dead Girl. I'm not going to knock that over because I'm too good. I'm too fast. Here's old beat up Daredevil. Daredevil issue 22, in which the Tri-Man lives. It's in good condition. Lower grade copy, just $12. Something gets knocked off. That something is Lex Luthor.
What is on G?
G is the first appearance of Vixen. In Action Comics issue 521.
Do we have Stray Dogs and a 9.8 for both covers, or just one of them?
Just one of them.
Would you do that one that we had the 9.8 of for 100 flat?
I would, sure.
Right. Got Willie T's taking that Daredevil on E.
Alrighty.
He said was getting ready to crash. Good timing. Would you do G for 40? You have it at 60.
I do it for 45.
Would you do D for 10? You have it at 15.
I would do it for 10.
All right.
That's a good deal. That's a near-mint copy. I've got Captain America's 8th annual featuring Wolverine. A lovely piece of Marvel history in near mint condition, $100. Google that. Look it up on eBay. It's a great deal. Because we're just really getting all over Captain America, we're going to put up Captain America issue 241, in which he is powerless before the Punisher, but that's just not true. No, damn well he's not powerless before the Punisher.
Would you Power Rangers on B for 6? You have it at 12.
I do it for 8.
Nice. And would you do I for 8? You have it at 12, but Transformers.
Sure. It's been a while since I've seen a What If, honestly. So, what if the new Fantastic Four had remained a team, which is Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Grey Hulk? I love that that's probably Grey Hulk saying, "You know what time it is," which is wonderful. Very fine condition on this. $12 for that. Very fine.
It's also fairly relevant with the new Fantastic Four series just starting. Eddie Page is countering your $8 with $7 on Power Rangers.
Not gonna beat me in my own game. Now it's $9. Surprise.
Would you D for 69? You have it at 100.
Oh, you son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you throw out 69 for D? It's a near mint copy. If it was near mint minus, I would take it, but it's not. It's not near mint minus. I can do it for 75. Meet me at 75. I want to take 69 so bad, but I can't.
Would you do
Ooh,
E
that
for...
total shift.
I just lost my comment again because things moved. Would you do E for 32? You have it at 40.
Would I do E for 32? Yeah, sure. It's in fine condition. It's fine by me. I wish I didn't have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song stuck in my head, but I do. Just walking around Teenage Mutant Turtles, it's not going away. Which, hey, if you want to play a beat 'em up game with your friends and family, Shredder's Revenge is dope. Just saying.
Would you do I for 8? You have it at 12.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Kyle says 75 works for D.
All right.
What is the condition on G?
The condition on G is very fine. Very fine for the perseverance of Vixen. I'm going to put down a full set of Omega the Unknown from Marvel Comics, a limited series, 10 issues worth of this. Pretty cool looking, honestly. $40 for the full story, the full set, the full hero, Omega the Unknown. 1 through 10. Each of the copies is near mint condition. In fine condition, I have Thor issue 255, in which he's facing off with the Stone Men of Saturn. They look oddly like Thorgus. What was his name?
Oh, yeah, shoot.
Yeah. They look
Thorg?
Thorg. Yeah, they look just like Thorg. Same Easter Island statue heads. $5 on this guy.
Any JLA, we'll continue to keep an eye out.
I will continue to keep an eye out. Another one of those Batman mini sets, issue 443 to 444 of Batman, in which he's stalking the crime smith. $8 for this little guy. Swapping out Def Leppard for something really cool. The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 36. Now, this is in fine minus condition. This is the first appearance of Looter. That doesn't matter. When's the last time you heard about Looter? What's important about this is it's the first time the thwip sound effect appeared.
Really?
In Spider-Man comics. Yes, it is.
That's awesome.
It is the first thwip. The first thwip in Spider-Man happened in issue 36. Look it up. It's a true fact. $125 for the first thwip.
Thomas Wolfe is picking it up.
All right.
I'm just confirming too. That's for $125.
Thwip.
For the thwip.
Well, I've got an open spot. Let's just keep it rolling. How about DC Comics Batman number 6 in the New 52? The first full appearance of the Court of Owls. With that Gotham Knights game coming up, you know this is about to be popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, near mint minus condition, $100, and I can guarantee you that will be significantly more than $100 by the end of the year. I'll hold on to those for the time being.
Plus, too, with the tone of the current, like the newest Batman movie, Court of Owls fits right in with that sort of atmosphere.
It really does.
Too.
It fits right in with the theme song.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Yeah. The Court of Owls is totally going to happen. It's too conspiratorial. It's too old Gotham, old money, weird spires and courtyards. Like, I know for a fact that they want to do that. I would want to do that.
For real.
I'm going to open this up so that I can see what it is so I can answer questions. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 53. It's a virgin cover, a foil cover featuring the white/green Ranger. It is notable because it is the first comic book appearance of the Dark Rangers, the new Dark Rangers. Very fine, near mint condition, just $16. Something's got to go. What's it going to be? This Power Rangers. Swapping Power Rangers for Power Rangers. Fair trade, fair deal.
Yeah, and that way I don't have to potentially get confused.
No, you do not. And something else is going to get swapped out. The Captain Black Widow has been up for a while, so I'll swap it out for yet another striking Delgado cover. This is the Bulletproof exclusive by Delgado for the 5th book in the Dark Knight 3. Because Frank Miller is still out here making stuff happen. It's a gorgeous cover. I'm going to show it to the camera properly here in a second, just to give it the screen time it deserves.
Yeah. So, and Joe, you've been asking for some Dark Knight variants recently. Here's an exclusive.
A really pretty one to boot. $40.
Like 53 minutes.
To go? Just in general?
Yeah, we made it the last hour, man.
Oh, wow. That went...
John Lucy was wondering if you would do 20 for F. You have it at 40. It's auto exclusive.
$20?
Yes, sir.
30. Give me 30 for it. Need more bags of boards so I can block up these comics from falling down.
All right. John's picking it up at 30.
Is that like our second Delado sale out of all of these things I've tried to shill so desperately? Please
Second or third.
support my boy. I'm the person that had to take home that Spider-Man art book.
Would you do I for 3 of it at 5?
Yeah, sure. Yo, that book was expensive.
Mm-hmm. That was a big book too.
It's really dope.
I got swatted this tape dispenser.
It's been cool. My friend who's the biggest Spider-Man fan I know besides me, I like conspicuously left it out when I knew he was gonna come over. And like he was side-eyeing it for a good 30 minutes, and I was like, yeah, feel free to leaf through it, man. It's fine. It's like, oh, thank God. I didn't know if I was supposed to touch it. And I was just like, yeah, please.
I didn't know if I was allowed. Still got that, was it first quarter owls on H?
Yeah, the first full quarter of owls on H in near mint minus condition. The True Believers Infinity Gauntlet #1, the reprint, down here for $6 in near mint condition. And we'll put down a old school Spider-Man mini set, Spider-Man 269 to 270, featuring Fire Lord and Spider-Man just beating the brakes off of him. I think this is directly before he gets the Power Cosmic. I think is why he's just beating the shit out of Fire Lord. I actually kind of want to check myself on that. Because I think that's what happens. I think he gets the Power Cosmic, and Fire Lord was going to be too much for just him. And then Peter is just like, oh, you have well and truly fucked up now.
All right, would you do Batman on H for 55? You have it at 100.
Is that the first quarter of owls?
Yes, sir.
I'll do it for 80.
All right, John wants to know 80 works for you.
Maybe it's not when he gets the Power Cosmic. But, I mean, that would make sense. I think Fire Lord used to be a Galactus Herald as well. Either way, this is $20. I'm going to stop looking at it myself. And I'm going to Google who Peter beat the brakes off of. Oh, that's right. The Power Cosmic did come back for the King in Black stuff.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did.
That's cool. I still need to check out King of Black. Yeah, it looks like it came about in the Acts of Vengeance 1 Spectacular 158, maybe?
Okay, so Spider-Man gets the Power Cosmic during Acts of Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
There's this like D-tier villain called the Trapster that he accidentally almost like disintegrates. And then it's just like, oh man, oh no. It's, you know, he goes head to head with Magneto while he's testing the limits of the Power Cosmic. Yeah.
Punches Grey Hulk into orbit. Jeez. Punches Thor into orbit. He just likes punching people into orbit.
I've heard big things about this since I've been working at Ultimate Comics, so I'm kind of excited to put this on the board. Battle Pope Wrath of God. Issues 1 through 3 of Battle Pope. I should have put this up with the John Paul, but I didn't see it until now. This is the full set of Wrath of God. It's $15. This is, I mean, obviously Tarny has a million things that are one of his favorite things, but he's sung the praises of Battle Pope more than once.
And it's another Kirkman book.
It is. It is a Kirkman book.
So if you guys like Walking Dead and Invincible, Firestarter, check it out.
All right, we'll take down the Omega, whatever, and we're going to replace it with a big-ass set. Steve Rogers, Captain America, the Nick Spencer era of this. Issues 1 through 19, all in near mint condition. And this takes you through yeah, I know, right? It takes you through Hydra stuff, Civil War 2 stuff. The like Marvel Now starts during this. We get Baron Zemo's return.
Because I think
This Taskmaster cover that is the one I was looking for.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, that Taskmaster cover owns, dude. It's so cool.
Yeah, because this is the one that's also going through like a Secret Empire thing, right?
Yeah. This goes through Secret Empire as well.
I think that's the Hydra stuff you were talking about.
But yeah, issues 1 through 19, the Spencer run of Cap, $50 for 19 comics worth of honestly a lot of story arcs, a lot of big Marvel stuff happening. It's fun. It's fun, Captain America. And I will swap out Power Rangers for a dramatic Detective Comics cover, issue 628, with Bruce just real creepily poking in that window.
As he do.
As he do. Near mint condition, just $4. Still in my head.
It won't leave.
And that's how I beat Shredder's Revenge, which I don't even know how long it is. I've resisted the urge to Google how many levels there are.
I need to pick it up at some point.
There are more than I expected. It's like a Mario Brothers 3 map.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
awesome.
It's fun.
Would you do F for 4? You have it at 6.
Sure.
And then Norman's picking up Detective on B.
Alrighty.
I just picked up the Cuphead DLC.
Oh, the last Delicious Course or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah. We actually just finished Cuphead like a month ago. I need more rest.
Yeah, I finished it a while ago. It's been a good minute, but now it's been so long that I'm super rusty.
I wish that I had played it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I made a mistake doing it co-op. It's really fun, sure, but it would be better to do this alone.
Yeah, it's an emotional journey.
It really is. Because there's always a mismatch. Like, either me or the guy I play it with will be just so tired of it.
Exactly.
And the other one wants to go. Like,
Yeah.
it's better to do that on your own. I'm going to do a full story, Captain America 43 and 44, just to complement our set here. This is Ed Brubaker Cap. A 2-issue arc with striking dramatic cover artwork. Very fine near mint condition. Just $8 for this 2-issue set. And I'll put down another Detective Comics issue 643, Batman in the Library of Souls. Ooh.
Do we have any other slabs for tonight?
I've got a stack of America Chavez slabs. If you would like an America slab, you can have one.
For a monetary value.
Yeah, for a monetary value.
And then, we still have, I think, a couple stray dogs that didn't sell.
Yeah.
Norman's picking up Detective on F.
I've also got something that's coming to children's slabs, and I've got the Spawn parody, Stupid. I've got stupid slabs as well.
That's super slow.
I got stupid slabs, man. And that's just offhandedly what I looked around and saw. I'm sure if I look a little harder, I could probably dig up some other stuff. I mean, yo. Would you like a slab? I can hook this shit up right now. I'm not even worried about it. This is going to replace something splintered? Yeah, sure. I'm going to put this up. Why would I not put up the Virgin Just Go edition?
Yeah, we were talking about King in Black for a second there. This is from Silver Surfer Black that preceded that. It's the Ultimate Comics store exclusive.
It is. It rules. It rules entirely.
Yeah.
I wish that we didn't just have a slab of the frame variant of Beta Ray Bill. Just a portrait of Beta Ray Bill is not what I want. I need the action shot. But yeah, this is about as action shot it gets. It beats ass. I mean, hey, I'm just going to leave this up just because it's fun. I like looking at it.
That's a gorgeous cover.
Let's do something real cute. From Grace Ellis and Shea Beagle, we have Moonstruck. This is going to be the full 1 through 6 set, all in near mint condition. An affordable, adorable comic. Just $20. Swapping out F.
Good night, Dave. He said he's off to the theater to go see Thor.
Yo, I hope it's good. Night, Dave.
Yeah, I need to see if we're gonna make plans for that this weekend or not. I don't know yet. But I've been hearing good things about it so far. Kyle's saying that A is a sick cover. It's a beautiful slab.
It's so beautiful, and it's a 9.8. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
If I had $500, but I don't. I don't have that much money. Someone asked for Spawn comics. I missed this entirely when I was looking through the box earlier. Spawn issue 228 with that Action Comics #1 homage. With Spawn just beating the shit out of a Porsche. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
These are in near mint condition. We must have just found this lying around somewhere. It's a gorgeous copy. It's $150.
All those homage covers that he does are just hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just in case someone's interested in that.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a good homage, especially in Action Comics 1.
Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff in the modern section over here. What? Manhattan Projects? Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a set of that last week, I think, too.
Dude, I'm a big fan. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan because I didn't finish it. I was subscribed to Manhattan Projects in my first run-in with Ultimate Comics, and I moved away, so I had to stop subscribing.
Oh yeah.
So I never finished Manhattan Projects. Let's go ahead and put this up, man. Issues 1 through 5 of Manhattan Projects. This is a full story. The story keeps going. Manhattan Projects is dope as hell. It's a Hickman joint. It's the most insane science story this side of Black Science, and even then, I like Manhattan Projects more. Because Black Science does Reed Richards stuff. This does significantly more fun things grounded with real world scientists or hilariously fictional versions thereof. This is the first story arc. The first issue is the third print, and issues 2 through 5 are all the first print. But yeah, $15 is an absolute steal. If you're not acquainted with Manhattan Projects, I would love to be the person that introduces you.
I got the first trades of that art for Christmas last year because Harrison had turned me on to it a while ago. I just never got around to reading it. It's bonkers.
It's bonkers, and
hilarious.
It's great for me personally to read that portrayal of Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, and then Albert Einstein.
Yeah,
it's just picking it up though.
It's really fun. I like it a lot. I've got the first 20 issues.
Which it's a 25 issue series, man.
I'm almost done.
Almost there.
Yeah, I'm bad about not finishing stuff. I haven't finished Black Science. I haven't finished Low, despite loving Low. I'm gonna do this Miss Marvel issue 18, a wonderful Bishonen variant edition. It seems that's probably what that art style classifies as. That's what I would say that is. It's not quite Japanese enough, but we'll get there. $24 on this. Pop it in on down. It's almost time for last looks.
Yeah, we got about 20 odd minutes left.
Share price?
Yeah,
let's see who won the share price.
And then I'll grab a price for that too, and we can put it up if anybody wants to pick up the copy.
Sure. But this copy already has an owner. Congratulations to William Foxworth taking home tonight's share prize. Shout out to William. Everybody say good job, William.
And if you would like a copy, you can pick one up for $25.
I'll put a post-it on it. You draw your numbers from the bottom? If they didn't look so pretty, I would have some shit to say, dog.
I didn't know this was going to be a contentious moment.
What? Yo, that's some mirror universe Dan shit. I knew you had facial hair for a reason. That's clearly why.
You're exposing me. John says congrats. Michael says great job, bro. 100.
God, we really just let Marvel do whatever the hell they wanted in Star Wars, didn't we? In issue 33, Luke is just fighting this bananas-looking man. What the fuck?
It's like some sort of space Elvis. Like,
Dude.
I don't even.
It was a pleasure to sit in a room with Tarny while he explained to me what this was. Because I was asking too many questions, and eventually he was just like, do you just want to know about it? I was like, yeah. And he's like, so, those comics were being made before the movies. They didn't have scripts. Like, they just got licensed to do whatever they wanted. And then they would eventually produce a comic when the movie came out saying, oh, so this is really what happened. Batman issue 459, an adorable Commissioner Gordon and Babs cover. Love that they're at the movies. It's very cute. And we'll swap out this 2-issue Spider-Man for a 2-issue Batman. Not 2-issue, 4-issue. Hell yeah. 462 to 464. A complete story arc. Man and monster in Gotham City. Literal Batman.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Would you do Star Wars on G for 5? You have it at 8.
I would indeed.
It's 33.
Alrighty, let's do last looks and get on out of here, Dan.
All right.
I'm going to take down the Just Go. I knew nobody was going to buy it. It was just fun to look at. I'm going to take Spawn down first. Since we did it so late, I'm just going to put it back in the regular box. I know someone will benefit from that later on.
Yeah, we've got a number of Spawn people.
I got to move the share price up a little bit so I don't make this whole box fall down as we go through last looks. All right, here we go. Speed round, starting at the very beginning. Amazing Heroes, the Superman special, just $6. Sledgehammer, a Sledgehammer 44, a 2-issue Hellboy adjacent miniseries. The Delato War of the Realms #1 variant. That's Steven Universe variant cover. Still gorgeous, still $40. The final issue of Dynamite's 2014 The Shadow. That iconic Mary Jane Peter Parker kiss from Peter Parker Spider-Man issue 29. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, the complete set, issues 1 through 7. It's just the opposite of Golden Age, is what I'm always going to think about that as. The first issue of one of the Jonah Hex runs.
CJ's coming back with his offer from earlier. Would you do D for 20? Have it at 40 for Steven Universe?
You know what? Sure. Who am I to turn down somebody that likes Steven Universe? You made it the last look. You stuck around. Let's go for it, baby. Yo, tell me who your favorite fusion is, or I'll make Dan take it out of your order. This is not a drill. Who is your favorite fusion? We'll put down that Rocketeer at War for $12. Another Delato, Amazing Spider-Man issue 11, sweet Victor Von Doom style shit.
He said thanks, but he has not answered your question yet.
Typical. We got this Monsters Unleashed trade paperback, $5. Anyone else in the chat, if you want to talk about Steven Universe, I'd love to talk with you.
It's such a delightful show.
It's a delightful show, and the music beats ass.
Oh, yeah.
Well, wonderful soundtrack. We got that time when Superman became King Kong because he got red kryptonite that didn't make him sad and depowered. It just made him act like a monkey.
Would you ASM on I for 8? You have it at 10 for Stephen Conlon?
Sure. Finally, some more Delato sales.
So I was just thinking too.
Adventure Time Comics, $8.
I was just about to say that Steven Universe is just another one of those great shows that spun out of Adventure Time.
Yeah, it's like the Pendleton Ward cult.
Basically.
All the people that grew up under his tutelage, or not grew up, like came up under his tutelage as he slowly forced Cartoon Network to be willing to take more risks.
Mm-hmm.
Got that entire "Why Does Mjolnir Work the Way It Does" God Tempest thing, $20. The Madam Satan Chilling Adventures of Sabrina variant cover.
What is the number of the Superman on B?
The number of the Superman on B is Superman issue 226. An excellent example of ask me questions and I will answer them. 2 series worth of Dixon Doom, issues 1 through 3, Doom, and then Doom, the Emperor Returns. Again, come on, dude. What is this G.I. Joe shit? Someone has to read this and tell me about it.
All right. Would you do F for 3, over at 6?
Sure. I was about to take it down anyway.
Would you do Superman on B for 7? You have it at 12.
Let's go. That's Scotty Young X-Force. Everybody loves Scotty Young. Gotham Underground has made its way back. Again, another giant set. The Punisher Warzone set is back as well. Hi-Fi Fight Club, recommended by our own Jen. She would never steer you wrong.
How do we have a Scotty Young cover made at the last looks?
I know, right? That's crazy. That Delato Ghost Rider #1. That Action Comics with this crazy petrified spaceman. The Baller Mother Panic set, all the Mother Panics, signed by Tommy Lee Edwards. Shiny Wonder Girl variant cover. Full set of Wanted. That Web of Spider-Man #1. That Marvel Zombies #1 second printing variant. The Spider-Man homage. Also, things that I'm just now thinking about. How vain is it to name your Spider-Man book just Spider-Man? Dang, dude.
Would you Action on C for 50? You have it at 80 for John Penta.
Made the last looks. Let's go.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, my Spider-Man is the Spider-Man.
It's just Spider-Man. You know. You know who I am. Todd McFarlane.
It's coming back, too. The adjectiveless Spider-Man, as they're calling it.
The Delato Defenders. I'm desperately trying to not lose this whole box. It wants to fall down so badly. The Marvel Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Talking about side-scrolling, like, beat-em-ups. Did you ever play the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game that was on Super Nintendo and Genesis?
I did not.
Oh, dude, it's so freaking good.
Do you got that Captain America, Black Widow?
It's basically the same mechanics as, like, the TMNT game.
Does it shift to Zords at some point? It better.
When you go to fight on the moon,
Hell yeah.
it becomes like a Mortal Kombat Zord versus Monster sort of game.
Oh, that's so sick.
Eddie Page is coming back with his offer for Power Rangers on D. Would you do 6? You have it at 12.
Sure.
Would you do Web of Spidey? Assuming Web of Spidey 1.
Yeah.
Would you do it for 30?
That's a crazy deal. Sure. We're in used car salesman territory here. That sick Master Splinter cover. And that's last looks, except for slabs. The Stray Dog slabs are still here. If you want to talk about Stray Dog slabs, we can. Otherwise, that just about concludes tonight's programming, it seems.
John Fancy says, "You guys rock," in all caps.
Are we ending early? I thought it was time for last looks.
No, you started last looks pretty early.
Did I?
Like a half hour.
Damn, yo. I thought you said we had like 20 minutes. Well, hey, that's how it be sometimes, I guess. I mean, yo, I can just keep going for a while longer and we could just not do last looks at the end. Like, we can just hang out now. Like, I've done all the housekeeping I need to do.
It's like, I don't care.
I mean, yeah.
If you still got Steam, might as well.
That's what happens when I don't actually look at my clock. I've been specifically trying to not look at my cell phone this go round. Yeah, we're just gonna vibe.
That first appearance of Vixen, it was at like 50 or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Would you do it for 20?
I would not. I would do it for no lower than $47. I've got this Captain America and Iron Man, $633 to $635. One Night in Madripoor, a little story arc here, $24.
For slabs, we've got the Stray Dogs #1.
Yeah, we got Stray Dogs #1. I got that Just Go Thor. I've got other Thors. Like I got Thor slabs for days. This is what I have. I have Something Is Killing the Children slabs. I have this thing. I have Stupid on a slab. We're just vibing. I think it's hilarious that I did last look so fucking early. And now I'm just gonna like be here just freewheeling for until I feel like being done. That's wonderful.
Like, he's got a plan.
He didn't have a plan. He was just chilling.
And we went. I mean, it went faster than I thought it was too. We thought we would have stretched it out a tad longer.
Nah,
but we didn't need to. Yeah.
I mean, how about a Mint Comics exclusive from our boy Gabriel Delato of Iron Fist #1? And I say our boy, clearly he's just my boy.
Can you show the Stray Dogs slabs if you get a chance?
Of course. So we've got a 9.6 of the 8 cover. The 9.8 has already gone. The 8 cover slab is $75. And then we have a slab of the Silence of the Lambs homage variant. Oh, and I've got America Chavez slabs. The Silence of the Lambs variant at a 9.6 is $75.
You got a lot of glare right there.
That's how it be sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Something's Killing the Children, Stupid, Stray Dogs, Thor Forever. So many Thor slabs. What's over here? Is that just more America? It is more America. I'm just digging around like rats now. I got Squirrel Girl and She-Hulk slabs. Squirrel Girl slab is very enticing. Hey.
However,
somebody buy this. All right? I'm not going to peer pressure you into this. This rules. Make me an offer on this Jack Kirby Bronze Age brick.
All right, I got a couple offers. Would you do both the Stray Dog slabs together?
Both the 9.6s, I assume?
Both 9.6s for $120. It comes out to $150.
You know what? Yeah.
All right.
That's a combo offer right there.
So that's going to Derek. Would you do H for $130? You have it at $150.
I would indeed. That's a respectful offer. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tony works hard to press these things.
Oh, for real, yeah.
And I don't work hard at all to talk about them. I've got a full Black Panther Marvel Knights story from the Hoodlin era, so it's not the Christopher Priest dope shit, but it is still when he had the cape. And that is Jay Lee artwork.
Sick.
I would recognize Jay Lee from a mile away, dog. Beautiful. All right, this is issues 10 through 13, a full story, full Black Panther story. Swap out the Scotty Young.
Any Buffy stuff?
I have not seen any Buffy things.
Don't. Yeah, no Batman Spawn or Batman Who Laughs Slabs.
Wow, I didn't know. I talked about being a little disappointed by the ending earlier. I mean, that doesn't change the fact that I really enjoyed it at the start because Mark Waid is good at his job. Mark Waid is very good at his job.
Oh yeah.
The Boom Studios Irredeemable issue number 1. This is totally the first print as well. And I learned from a Jeremy Tarney post-it note that the reason that this is $50 now is because this has been optioned by Netflix. I was not aware that there was going to be an Irredeemable show on Netflix. If you're not aware of what Irredeemable is, you remember that movie Brightburn that wasn't very good?
Yeah.
Irredeemable is good, and it's that. It's the same basic thrust of what if Superman was real evil, man? And it's more engaging because instead of being a kid that just decides all of a sudden that it's going to kill everybody for no reason, Irredeemable has been a fully fledged superhero for long enough that he sort of pulls an Omni-Man, except not quite an Omni-Man because he's not a sleeper agent of any kind. He's just like a dark Dr. Manhattan reflection of, you guys keep disappointing me. You keep letting me down, and I keep saving you, and I'm fucking tired of it. It's just, yeah. It's horrifying. It's very fun. You can't stop him. He's a problem.
And Michael said, I like Brightburn.
I'm sorry. It could have gone much harder. And she's like, I didn't hate Brightburn, man. Perhaps I was too harsh. I didn't hate Brightburn. I just felt that Brightburn tried a little too hard to be palatable to people that would come in. No, actually, that's not it. It wasn't trying hard to be palatable. It was trying hard to avoid being caught in the social trap of, we make any more superhero movies. So it really tried hard to not be a superhero thing and to instead be a horror thing.
Yeah.
And the only person that would be allowed to do that would be Sam Raimi, and he was busy.
Would you do that Captain America Black Widow on F for 10? You have it at 18.
Sure. Man, this is fun. I should do Last Looks a half hour early from now on and just talk about movies and hang out. This is perfect.
I still kind of wish they would do a spin-off or pseudo sequel or something to Brightburn with the other characters they kind of hinted at the very end.
Yeah, I would be down for that type of stuff. Maybe an anime style time skip.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, that's not a series. That's just a pack. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. I'm just over here getting cool stuff. Don't mind me, guys. Okay, I got some cool stuff.
Sweet.
So first off, I've got this thick The Dark Knight Returns, The Last Crusade. Just a whole book to read. Shout out to Frank Miller, doing Frank Miller things. Just $6 if you want to experience that. I have the Batman Incorporated one-shot Leviathan Strikes. I like Batman Incorporated. I love Grant Morrison. We all love Grant Morrison. I like it when Batman does business. And the Damian Wayne clone is an interesting thing to read about, if nothing else. I'll replace the High Five Fight Club with that.
Right. Michael Kennedy's picking up that Dark Knight on F.
Cool.
Would you do... there it is. Black Panther on B for 12. Give it a 16.
Sure, fine by me. I'm going to replace it with the 9th issue of Spider-Man 2099, in which Hulk 2099 is just about to crush his little melon. And a 1 in 25 variant of the all-new Firefly issue 5, in which Mal looks very old and sad. And I hope that he's old in this comic, because that makes me want to read it. I've mostly been scared to revisit Firefly. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
it was, it's like in the Pixar movie Inside Out, where you have like the core memories. Like Firefly for a long time was a core personality component. And I'm scared. I'm scared to go back to it.
All right, we got a handful of offers for you.
Oh, I was about to hold up the Kirby thing, so we should totally talk about offers.
Would you do E for 9? You would at 15. It's that Wonder Girl #1 team variant.
Absolutely.
Would you do I for 4? You have it at 8.
You know I will, Dan. Come on.
Would you do C for 10? You have it at 20 for Stephen Collins.
I'll do it for 15. $5 off. $5 off on that guy. I've got Scotty Young signing a new X-Men 42, part of the endangered species arc. Scotty Young signed this. That's cool. It's $12. Scotty Young touched this book, you guys. He touched it with his grubby little paws. In trying to collect gargoyles for my lovely wife, who loves gargoyles about like 8/10 as much as she loves me, I've learned how low print run it was and how expensive it can be. This is issue 7, and it is $28. We actually have a gargoyle slab in Tarney's office right now that it probably won't make it to the floor. We'll see. We'll see what he prices it at. I'm scared to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to know until I see it start to come down the pipeline.
Steven's countering your 15 with 12.
God damn it. Fine. Only because I want to put up another $12 comic, because what if Iron Man lost the Armor Wars? Oh, the Marvel Universe would be in a much darker and more dangerous place. I'll tell you that right now. $12. Right. What if?
Are they doing that? I think Armor Wars TV show at some point.
Yeah, and it's going to be really cool. Armor Wars is really good. I mean, speaking of Iron Man stuff, outside of like Armor Wars and Extremis and not Demon in a Bottle, like what Iron Man stories would you recommend to someone that consistently says stupid shit like Iron Man sucks? Please help me. If you're still hanging out in this show, I know you have something to say. In the meantime, while you think on that, hey, the Kirby brick is still here. The Kirby brick.
It's like just about everything he's done at DC, with the exception of like the Demon. It's like all the cosmic stuff.
What is?
That omnibus?
Oh, yeah. Totally. I hope someone was asking what the Kirby brick was.
Oh no, I was just feeding them information.
Just hyping up the Kirby brick?
Yup.
Let me see here. We had that unexpectedly really expensive Spawn. What else is lurking in the back of that? I mean, we hit Moon Knight eventually. What in the world is this?
Oh, is that? Oh, never mind. I thought it was a Mills. what I get for trying to read off the monitor.
All right, dude. What if Thundercats was high fantasy? Thanks to Mad Cave Comics, we have Battle Cats. Issues 1 through 6 of Battle Cats, which looks like it kicks ass. Honestly, plus the Halloween Comic Fest. This is $16. It's $16. I need to see what Battle Cats looks like. All right, that's the first issue of Battle Cats. Issue 2 of Battle Cats. These covers are winning right now. Issue 3 of Battle Cats, a flag is on fire.
Looks like this is volume 2.
Oh, this is dope.
The Battle Cats are back and fiercer than ever.
I don't doubt it.
After the demotion of the Battle Cats, King Aramad III forces them to face a series of trials in order to prove their loyalty and regain their former titles.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yo, I need to track down Battle Cats Volume 1, clearly. Still putting this up for $16, though. Something's going to get taken down. Didn't somebody say something about the Captain America?
No.
No? Okay. Well, we'll take down this Captain America in favor of Battle Cats. And yeah, like, I was trying to find stories to pitch as exemplary Iron Man tales. On that same tip, I had to try and explain Inhumans to someone. It was very hard. It was so hard. I sounded progressively more unhinged, and I would encourage you right now to think about how you would explain Inhumans to someone who has literally zero idea what it is. It's difficult. There's like it's a mist that mutates people, but not like X-Men mutants, a whole different kind of mutants. And they get zooped off of Earth and they set up a kingdom on the moon, and the king can't talk because if he says a word, he'll split the planet in half. So sometimes he just whispers at the floor and inscribes it like the Dragonborn from Skyrim. And he has a dog that he'll just bite you and teleport places. It's cool.
Trust me.
His wife has very violent hair. All right, we're getting progressively more unhinged. It's 9:50. I feel like I'm down to call it if you guys are down to call it. Chat, how do you feel?
All 14 of you that remain, with one of those being us, maybe. Yeah, at least one of them being us.
Hey, I feel like it was a good evening. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I hope that you had at least a quarter as much fun as I did. And I'll see you next Thursday for more Ultimate Comics live show action. Any questions, concerns, or follow-ups, send us a message. We'd be happy to talk with you about it. So yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you soon.
Good night.